comrades, today is May 13, 2026, and the current time is 1917. The Institute is currently looking for a bean sponsor. If you or a fellow comrade are aware of any bean-based businesses that wish to sponsor the Institute, please let your administratum liaison know. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello, I just realized I forgot to turn on the thingy that makes me move. Give me 1 second. I am a professional streamer. There we go. Professionalism at its finest. The realest and the coolest of all gamer streamers is here. That's right. Oh shoot, I'm messing up again. There we go. That should be the correct size. Approximately. Anyways, good evening, comrades. Whoa, look at that. We're playing a new game today. Isn't that crazy? Where is it? I think it's this one. Oh, no. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Hold on. Okay, I think this is the button I'm looking for. There we go. Hey, comrades, how are all of you doing? Look at this. We're playing a new game today. It's a game that just actually came out of early access today, and it was like on my radar for quite some time. I just never got around to buying it because I don't like spending money that much, and so I was like, yeah, we'll just wait. And then I didn't realize, oh, it's finally out of early access. So I was like, all right, let's give it a shot. So anyways, comrades, good evening. Welcome to a game called Space Haven. You like RimWorld? You like FTL? Now what if they had a baby and they made a game together? That's basically what this game is. That was actually the original title for this stream, about something about like the RimWorld and FTL baby, and then I saw Adam versus Everything using that exact same title for his stream. I'm like, I guess I can't use that title anymore. I have to come up with something else and be original. So, if you don't know what this is, it's basically a colony simulator similar to RimWorld, but you're in space, and that's kind of the whole gimmick. So it should be interesting. It's like I said, it's been interesting on like a thing I've been wanting to maybe give it a shot for quite some time. It just happened to finally be available now, and that's kind of why we're giving it a shot. Maybe if I like it enough, we'll play more of it in the future. Who knows? Anything is possible in this day and age, right? So hopefully everything is looking fine. I've been kind of messing around with some stream settings a little bit, but it shouldn't be causing too much of an issue. If you want me to use the other source where this game is bigger on the screen, let me know. But this game also has workshop support, surprisingly enough. As soon as it came onto live, they're just like, all right, here's workshop support, and I was like, all right, let's see what's on there. There's nothing in there right now, so that's fine. There's not really much anyways. Anyways, how are all of you doing? Congrats to Zeoposer for being first. Also, hello Goldenrod and Ranu and Havel. Don't worry, I got a lot of water that I am chugging along in the background, so I am nice and hydrated. Anyways, yeah, this was it's a little different from what we normally do, but I thought something new might be kind of fun to try out, right? Wouldn't you agree? It was either that or I was gonna go re-download SimCity 2013 and we'll see how bad that game really aged. I hear it's pretty bad, you know what I mean? So I chose not to download any mods. Don't worry, we'll be fine. There's actually a lot of mods for SimCity 2013 that I would totally download, but I'd rather just play City Skylines 2 at that point, or even City Skylines 1. Anyways, there's a tutorial for this game. I am choosing to completely skip that tutorial. Oh yeah, we ain't doing no tutorial. There's actually, so basically the tutorial is completely, it's you cannot fail the tutorial. So that's why we're doing a normal run. And just like RimWorld, oh wait, is there a way to make this bigger? Like the UI? There's a way to make this a little larger. It's actually kind of small to read for me too. Here we go, UI scale. I'm gonna crank this up to like, I think 1.2 is probably okay. So yeah, you basically get your 3 starting options. You got tutorial, normal, or start off on a station. So basically you can be a space station, you could be a spaceship, or that's really your main 2 options as you continue to build out. So basically, if you remember how we have to build the grav ship, imagine that, but that's like the whole purpose of the game. That's kind of like the whole entire core of this adventure. So we'll see how this pans out. I think it'll be fun. Also, I see YouTube is like dying on me. That's weird. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna pick one of these scenarios. We're gonna do a basic platform. Your crew of 4 have Your crew of 4 have left the Earth behind, and the stars await you. First, though, you need to build a ship, and you have a basic platform and some essential supplies, but you'll need to build everything else yourself. There's also these other ones, abandoned mining station, where You have to build your ship from scratch, and it's not recommended to play this on a first playthrough. And then a small hope where I think you're just kind of on your own. It's kind of like the solo start in normal RimWorld. We'll do basic platform, and we'll call this game name will be called Stream 1. If I can get access to this stupid thing, Stream 1. Okay. And then there's 3 difficulties. You got peaceful, builder, medium, harsh, and brutal. I'm not going to do brutal. I'm not that insane for my first playthrough. I think we're gonna do... I think we'll do medium for our first playthrough. Just, you know, the default difficulty. Once this old account is deleted, you might as well do a site-wide announcement. You know how to fit the vibe. We already terminated your credentials on your old account, Normar. Don't worry, we already got past that. So you'll start with 4 people. Scenario hints are fine. You get all the basic stuff. Start sector. I'm not really sure. It's basically very similar to RimWorld and how you have like all the different modules that you can adjust for your shenanigans. And that should be okay. All right, we'll give this a shot. I don't know what most of these mean. I'm not gonna bother trying to figure that out. All right, who wants to be thrown into the pit? That's right. We can customize our poor victims before they get sent out into space and die for my amusement. So who wants to be a spacefaring individual today? And you can be one of them. Oh, I guess we should probably make Ray one of them, right? I guess we're kind of obligated. All right, we'll put Zeoposer and Ray in. How about that? And then anyone else? All right, so we'll make this one Ray. I can't use nicknames, so I'll actually just give you a name. Here's Ray. Let's see. How does skills work? Okay, minimum skill level required for this scenario. You need at least 1. Okay. How does this work? Do I just random? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. You can adjust it. Okay, so we'll put Zeoposer and Goldenrod. Okay, so for Ray... Actually, there's actually a lot of, like, interesting options here, which is kind of neat. You can change skin color, head. You can change the hair. Okay, look at that. There's some options, I guess. Sleeves. I guess most of these don't really matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Hair color, pants. Yeah, there's a lot. There's no pink. There's not a lot of like super crazy colors, I guess. It's kind of very muted in terms of general vibe. All right, Ray's occupation. In her past life, she was a lawyer. Okay. And I think we'll just leave most of these stats kind of the same. Probably don't need to change this too much. And it should be okay. So we'll go here. This one will make Zeoposer. All right. I'm just gonna call this one Zeo / last name Poser. In your timeline, you're a police officer. You're fairly balanced on all 3 of those stats. Okay, this is gonna be Goldenrod. So we're gonna do Gold N, and then we're gonna call I don't know, Von Rod, I guess is probably fine, because I don't want to come up with another way to type this in there. All right, who wants to be the last one? Actually, we'll make this last one, make this one Havel. Havel can be this one. There we go. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from this decision. Okay, I'm gonna leave. So let's see. So Goldenrod's a geologist, Zeoposer's a police officer, and Havel was a computer programmer. And the name didn't save for some reason, or I didn't type it in correctly. There we go. All right, so that should be fine. I'm sure we'll be okay. You have faith in me, right? You have faith in my ability to keep you alive, I hope. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, you need at least 1 in each of these. That's okay. All right. So, I'm going to assume that my understanding of RimWorld will come in handy in this title. Also, here is the... Let me do this real quick before I read this. Let me just pin this real fast. Perfect. Industry facilities need to be on high-capacity power grid. Build a large or small power node to close them to ensure their power needs. Okay, so welcome to the game. All right, so here is... Welcome to Space Haven. Follow the upcoming blue objective notifications to be guided through the basics of assembling a working ship. Your crew follows the schedule, and the icon above tells you whether they're working, sleeping, or taking some free time to look after themselves. You need all 3 of them or else they're all gonna freak out and die. If you find yourself struggling with resources, don't be afraid to start a new game and adjust the starting difficulty. Alright. So, here's our ship. It's kind of a brick. In fact, it's very much just a flying brick. There's like nothing on this thing. Okay, so what is the first thing we gotta do? I assume in space. I remember reading somewhere that this thing does have like water, so you do need to manage water. You need to manage food. You gotta oh, you can zoom in pretty far. Look at that. Okay. Okay, so what is this? This is a 2x door. Does this not have an airlock? Oh, there is an airlock. Okay, so there's the airlock. Here's the pod hangers. How does this thing even fly? Does this thing have engines on it? I don't think this thing has an engine on it. Okay. Got it. Okay, so what is the objective here? Okay, let's let the game run for a second. Okay. So first things first, what do we got to do? So our power network, look at that. We have a limited amount of power. Our grid is low capacity, and we have a large storage that holds a bunch of stuff in it. It's basically full of stuff. There is basically all of our raw materials just stored in that storage bin. How do we build this out? How do I actually build things is the real question. Okay. And then here's all the stuff that we need. Okay, so oh, okay, I see how this works. So here's our ship. Here's the different asteroids. They have different items. This one's a straight up derelict ship that maybe we could harvest for resources. There's even something on there. Whoa, all right, that's something that's neat. We could maybe look at that later. And then this one's got Hyperium and Energium, so I guess that's our primary resources that we're gonna work with. And let's see how we're gonna do this. So here's my build button. Oh, it's hard to see, but hold on. There's a bunch of buttons here. My model's kind of in the way, so I'll try to move it a little bit so you can see this a little better. Okay, how do we build this thing? Okay, so you need resources, and also to build things, you need building tools. We don't have building tools. You need a tool facility to make more tools. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Sure. All right. I guess let's do this one at a time. So first things first is we got to find a way to get tools. So why don't we... There should be a tool crafter, right? Research workbench, lab, medicinal, toilet, personal entertainment. Okay, hold on. There's got to be something here I'm missing. System cores. Oh, okay. I see. So your main restrictions are your core points and your system points. That seems to be the main thing that restricts how much we're able to construct at any given time. There's a lot of things to unpack from here. Anyways, while I'm doing this, how have all of you been? Hopefully you've all had a fun time. And why is this, I feel like this iPhone tracking is getting worse and worse every single day. Good lordy. But yeah, I've been trying to also, I don't know what happened, but I got a new thing for my my camera, and I don't know what happened, but I had apparently lost my lens cap, and I have no idea how that happened, and I'm going crazy trying to figure out where it went. Can I rotate the map at all? I guess not. I think the map is not rotatable. See, there's got to be an option for that, right? Huh. F and G. Oh yeah, I guess you just can't. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, you can even see your ship from the roof. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, so there's no rotate. You're stuck in this one specific view. Okay. That's fine. All right, how do we solve this? Okay, so first things first is we need tools. So let's build a tool workshop, because I think nothing else can be built until this is made. So I'm just gonna plop this down here for now and let the game run. So let's get that slammed out and let's have them build it out, and we can start manufacturing tools. So I think you also have a scheduling. Oh my gosh. All right, step 1, build a tools facility. Got it. Ah, okay, you can set priorities. It's very much like RimWorld, except you go from all the way to... You have like 6 levels of priority. Although even higher, actually, depending on what it is. Like, oh, it's based on your... Okay, yeah, so it is 5 levels of priority, and you can see their skill level on that small squares over there. That'll be fine, I think. Oh, here's our research tree. Okay, a lot of it's kind of, maybe there's more, or this is it. This is it, I guess. Okay. All right, so we can see Havel's built us a tools facility, and now we can start manufacturing tools. Whoa, very crazy. Okay. Now we need to... Oxygen generators convert water into oxygen and are essential for humans to survive in space. Gas scrubbers remove CO2, needs electricity to operate. Can be placed in the same room and not interfere with each other. Okay, perfect. So, water is used to make O2. Fair enough. So we gotta build O2 and a... We gotta build O2 and a gas scrubber at the same time. So it's life support. Okay. The question is, where do we even put these things? I guess we can kind of put them in the back corner. It doesn't have to be anywhere nearby, right? Like, nothing's saying I have to keep them... Oh, wait, there's actually very cramped in here. There's actually no space there. Oxygen generator is also kind of big. I guess let's try to put the utilities kind of in its own area. Maybe I can build some walls now. Can I build walls? You can inhale the Gamer Girl O2. I'm not stopping you. It is an option for you. If you really want to, you know, inhale it, more power to you. Okay, so maybe I put the... What if I just put the O2 stuff in here? Do I just leave it in this room? It might not be a bad idea, just kind of... I don't want to leave it in here, though. It's kind of cramped already. Let's try to build a separate room for this. How do I do this? I like making discrete rooms for, like, every function we possibly need. That's kind of my, my shtick. Alright, we'll put an oxygen generator here, and then... I can't put a gas scrubber there. I have to put it, like, here. And then... Okay, it's a built-in vent. There's a bunch of door designs. Okay, so then you could probably do like this. And then you can put the wall... Okay, good. So the walls do automatically rotate around like that. Okay, perfect. So let's let that build out. So... Building job not possible. We don't have tools. Well, you know what we gotta do? We gotta make tools. Who's... Okay, so Havel's gonna build tools. It's kind of cute. They actually have animations. Look at this. Look at that. Okay, so do I just speed up the game? Okay, there we go. So yeah, we're moving the parts that we need. Havel's on... And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna... I think Havel's the only one who can do this. Construct. Logistics. What is this considered? Oh, industry. It's probably considered industry. Got it. So why don't we crank up... Okay, and this is probably industry, right? I believe it's... I don't know. Let's find out. I mean... It looks like it's real sprites, but I don't know. Who knows? Okay, there's Ray making tools, so at least I know that's happening. Do I have to order it to make it? How does this work? Does it just make the tools... I think it just makes the tools on an as-needed basis. At least that's what it's seeming. Maybe. But yeah, we got 4 people. I'm sure we'll get more later. Okay, so now we need a thermal regulator to maintain temperature throughout the facility. Set the thermal regulator in the facility to set the desired temperature. Need power to operate wall thermal regulators. We're trying to maintain a habitable temperature. Okay, so I just need one of these. Okay. Sure, let's build a thermal regulator. Probably, we already have one in here, but I guess we'll build a second one. Alright. I think they do about the same. The big one does cost a little bit more, but... Oh, you see, okay, so temperature does kind of radiate out of it. You can see that the temperature starts to drop off the further you are from that other regulator. So if I put a regulator here, you know, it's like frozen solid, but it'll probably warm up. I hope these things can be moved. Otherwise, I'm going to be very, very annoyed that I'm building it in the wrong spot. It doesn't look like I can deconstruct it, so... Oh, wait, no, there's a move button. Oh, cool, perfect. All right, let's build a thermal regulator and regulate our temperatures, just like the great ancient ones used to do. All right, look at that. I like having that in a separate room. All right, perfect. So, that should be reachable now, right? I hope I did this right. How do I get out of this viewpoint? Beautiful. Hello, Xanth. How are you? Unfortunately, all the beautiful pawns have already been taken, but don't worry, there'll be more opportunities in the future. All right, what's the next tutorial? All right, what does it want us to make next? I wanted to... Maybe should I just skip this? I don't think I need this tutorial, right? All expansions cost hull blocks. Expand as little as you need for more ships. Okay, so... Yeah, I want to skip the tutorial. We don't need this. I can figure this out. I'm good at games. I'm gonna regret this decision so bad. I just know I'm gonna regret this choice. Okay. So... You'll remind me in 5 minutes? I will understand if you do. How are you doing, Umi? Alright, so we gotta build bigger expansion for our little base here. So oh wow, look at this. There's a lot of options. Okay, so these are hulls. Customize room look, add clear slave area, build hull. Okay. Hold down, hull floor tiles and wall tiles will be sketched out automatically. So if I say, okay, let's say I want to add a stack of bedrooms, let's say around this corner here. Can I just draw it out like this? I don't know how big an individual berth needs to be, but I guess we'll do something like this for now. Do they just do it automatically? Let's find out. All right. Oh, I guess we have to do this tutorial quest line. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so they automatically put on their... okay, so what they're doing is they hop onto the pods, and they're using the pods to build outside. We have to actually build a toilet! Oh my gosh, we're doing Tubbs bad hygiene! Alright. They need a place to poop. So I guess we're gonna build them a place to poop. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to move a lot of this stuff around later, but for now, this is okay. There's not a lot of music you might have noticed. Just kind of accept it, I guess. It's probably not that big of a deal as what I'm hoping. Alright, so at least I know where these go, so we now need to add some basic bedding. Every single one of them should have their own bedroom, I think. I think that would be the most logical thing, right? Okay, so they have to go back, they have to grab more resources, then they hop back out, just like that. Okay, so it seems fine. Hello, Riston, good evening. These actually might be a little bigger than I thought. Maybe I don't need this much space for like a berth. What do we think? So this is currently a 1-tile wide hallway. What if we split it like this? Hold on, I have an idea. What if we do something like this? Well, that's a lot of space that I'm consuming, actually. Hold on. I don't know if I like that. Give me a sec. I gotta redesign this. Hold on. There's gotta be a way to make this look pretty. Oh wait, do we even have walls? Okay, so you could do... we do something like this. Do they need their own individual berths? Or could they just kind of share? Maybe sharing's not the worst thing, right? That's probably okay. I'll probably do something like this for now. Let's see. Let me look at the furniture. What's in the furniture area? Bedside table. I guess since we're still a small ship, maybe we can just get away with giving everyone having their own personal bedroom. It's probably okay. Yeah, okay. I think I like the idea of everyone having their own personal bedroom for the time being. I don't think... Okay, so here's my plan. We need to expand this out by one. I just know I'm gonna be building this completely inefficiently, so I do want to add one more here, and then I'm gonna move this one here for now. I'm just gonna mirror it on both sides. We're gonna add a door here, and then we can add a door here. Then we need to add a wall here, like that. I think that'll be fine. And then at the very least we need a bedside table. That's a very odd bedside table, but I guess I'll accept it. That's fine. Tab, okay. Oh, wrong button. It's F and G. No, it's not. What is the button for this? Left Alt, okay. What do you think? That probably looks okay, right? Maybe get rid of this wall here. Let's see how this gets built out. Oh, we need a toilet too. Yeah, okay. You can see they're already getting a little tired. By the way, look at this. There's even a schedule management. It's just like RimWorld. Wow, look at that. Study, sleep, free time. You can even get robots do things. Did I rename my ship, or is it just kind of be stuck called the Caster? Destructive environment, temperature, what? Oh, I guess it's too cold. Wait, is it too cold here? Ah, look at that. It's kind of sub-zero in the bedroom area. That's not ideal, I think. It seems really bad. We probably need another regulator here. Okay, let's add another temp regulator. How much power am I using? Okay, so we have 99.9% of our power available to us, which is fine. So I could add a wall thermal regulator to each of these bedrooms, and it'd probably be okay, right? Or not yet, because... Oh, I guess we could. That's probably fine. I think that'd be fine, right? Maybe? What is this complaining about? Oh, waiting on other construction shops to finish. I guess that makes sense, too. Alright, let's let this speed up. Okay. So that's expanding out just a little bit more, so there's even more space to work with. That's great. Yeah, it's too cold here, so that's why they're putting on their suits, but now that we have the thermal regulators, the temperature should be a little more balanced. Okay. We need to build a toilet, so there's a little space here for toilet that I kind of left here, so we're gonna do exactly that. The people must poop. I will not deny them their God-given right to go use the restroom as necessary. If I could figure out which one of these is the restroom toilet building, which I actually do not know which one of these is the toilet. I don't know if we need baths. I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's a 4x4. Wait, that's a really big toilet facility. That's a 2x2 building. I guess we could make this center room a toilet for now. That's probably okay, right? That's probably fine. Yeah, it is pretty big. Hello, Общение, how are you? I'm just gonna slap it down in here. Probably fine. We'll put another door here. Are we winning? We're trying to do things, I guess is the best way to describe what we're doing right now. Okay, so yeah, so I think what's happening is they're waiting to build tools a lot of the times. So we're gonna just copy this over here. Add another wall here. Can't build here. Why? Is it because someone is standing there? Okay, we need lights. Okay, that's fine. Just try to get this other bedroom in. Workers in their work time got into... Exactly. What's the saying? Boss makes a dime. That's why I poop on company time. Exactly. We also... I just, by the way, need to point out, here's our resources. We are actually not... We don't have infinite resources, so I do need to be a little careful of what I'm doing, so I don't run out. Alright, we gotta build a light now, I guess. I wanted to skip this, but can I skip it? There we go. I don't need no tutorial. Oh, it's just gonna keep giving me the... It's gonna keep giving it to me. Every time I skip it, it's just like, no, you have to do it. Fine. Put a light here, I guess, is okay. So that that hallway can have lights. Alright. So... We can either build a kitchen or an algae dispenser. Algae is, I guess, free. Kitchen will allow you to process raw food into proper meals. Okay, that sounds about right. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's my poop on company time. Okay, that's the saying. Okay, I forgot the saying. Thanks, Tristan. All right, I don't know how I forgot that. All right, where are we gonna build a kitchen? I guess this area is probably pretty good for dining. I'd rather move all this over there. Quite frankly. If I move this, will this cause problems? Like, will it just be okay with this? Or is it gonna, like, freak out? Oh, okay, I guess the entire ship lost power. Is it gonna move? Are we gonna build it? Okay. Oh, shoot. Wait, why? Do they just not have the capacity? Wait, why aren't we building this? Stop error. No, wait, whoa, hold on. Why can't we build this? Okay, let's pretend I didn't do that real quick. Let's rewind time. I thought we could just move that little thing. Apparently you cannot. All right, so we're back here. We have to rebuild all this. That's fine. It's okay. It's just a silly little error, right? We all make mistakes, right? That's fine. Just get this all built out. That'll be okay. And once that's slammed out, we can start slapping down the wall heaters here. Okay. Yeah. It's all just it's a funny little mistake. I don't know why we couldn't rebuild it. That's what's confusing me. Maybe you need a certain like level of, I guess, tech to do it. Or maybe you need to have power in order to build the power. So that might be the issue too. Hello, Zoingo. How are you doing, comrade? All right, we'll add the toilet here now. Where is that toilet even located? I was trying to find it in the category section. Oh, here it is. That's one toilet. Okay. Put one there. Put one there. Duplicate this thing over here. So add the wall. Can I select multiple? You cannot copy multiple. Got it. Okay. That's fine, I guess. If not a little tragic. What the San Batavia Republic is up to? Maybe they're in space and they're looking for our wacky-tacky ship, you know? I do like the animations are kind of cute. I mean, it's like the whole hologram slowly being built up type vibe. All right, fine. I'll build you your light. The game won't let me skip this tutorial. All right, put that there. Get them what they want. All right, next. Food. I wanted to put food here, but it's a little late now. Kind of requiring them to walk across the map to go to the kitchen's a little extreme. The other option is I could just build the kitchen here. Which is not the worst idea, I guess. I guess it's probably fine. Yeah, we're not a big ship right now. How many more hull blocks? I got 28. That's fine. Okay, so at the very least, I need to add one more bedroom because we're short one. Okay. So, do these beds get claimed? Oh, okay, so beds are free for anyone who has got access to them. A lot harder to fix. Okay, that's fair. Okay, interesting. So, I need at least 3 more. I would not be able to build that kitchen, but I think that's okay. 3 times 24 is 32. Wait, I can't even build that far. That's really funny. I don't have the resources. That's fine. I need to add another bedroom anyways. So let's add... That's fine. Okay, so we'll build that, and let's get the kitchen. We're just gonna slap down a kitchen somewhere. Doesn't need to be anything super crazy, it just needs to function. I just need a kitchen to work. We can always adjust the ship later, is gonna be my logic. Alright, so we're not gonna be criminal. We're not gonna use an algae dispenser. We'll actually use a kitchen. We'll cook proper food. We'll have an actual cook preparing delicious meals for our dear space citizens to consume. Right, because right now they're just kind of vibing. Yeah, it's their break time. They need like a place to sit down and eat. We'll do 2x speed. How about that? That's probably better, right? Okay. So why aren't we building this thing? Oh, they're still on their break time. Okay. Oh, right. They haven't slept yet. They need to go to their bedroom soon. What does their schedules even look like? Yeah, I think that's the thing I didn't realize. Oh, yep. Here we go. So they get 2 hours of rest of break. They have free time for 2 hours. Sleep for 5 hours. 1 hour free time, then it's work. Okay. Yeah, it's not a lot of sleep, but I guess if you're in space, you ain't got much to do anyways. You're in survival mode, you're not trying to be entertained mode. Havel's gonna have to go without a bed for the time being. Havel's gonna sleep in front of the toilet. No! I'm sorry, Havel. I don't know anywhere else for you to sleep. How tragic. I'll speed up the time a little bit. It is kind of nice. I think what eventually you'd want to do, because beds can be shared, you can since the beds are, what do you call them? Like they're hot bunking. You could probably just, you don't need that many beds. Like if I set it to like maybe 2 different schedules, like stagnated, it would be perfectly fine. See like how the beds were being swapped around. That's actually very interesting. It's not like RimWorld where the beds are tied to an individual, so you can't hot bunk. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have Zooposer come outside and set that other room up. That's fine. Well, we're gonna build a new kitchen. Alright. I don't know how we're gonna get the food we need to eat to, you know, to cook, but I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah, you need to find generic artificial meat. Okay. Hull stabilizers reinforce your hull, strengthen the frame, impacting stabilizers, bolters hold behind normal limits. Okay, so basically you need hull stability to be able to hyper jump. Got it. Okay. I guess I just put one here. Again, this is just kind of like we're dumping all the generic stuff until I know how to move things around or where I can move things about. Not a big deal, I guess. It's just kind of odd. You know what? Why don't we put down a few... What do you call them? Just like a simple set of tables? You can even change the look of the table. That's kind of neat. Yeah, why not just put like a simple 1x1 table and just... how many of these blocks do I have? Soft blocks? Maybe we'll put like 2 tables like that, or 2 chairs. Should be okay. Yeah, that's looking nice. Okay, well, now we need to make water. Okay. Water collector reclaims it from the air and condenses it back into liquid water. Place it close to grow beds. Water purifiers transform ice into purified water. Okay, so one recycles your water, one makes fresh water. Okay. I guess we'll make a... How big is this thing? Oh, gosh, this thing is kind of chunky. Can I just put this in here for now? Not really a spot to put this in. Hungry. I mean, the citizens are hungry. They're always hungry. That's how it works. I guess for now, I'm just gonna put this here, and I'll put a water collector here because we're gonna. If it sounds like we have to make grow beds anyways to grow food. Hull stability is low. If stability is lost, asteroids, micrometeors, and enemy attacks will instantly create hull breaches. Ah, that's not fun to read. Okay. Because this stabilizer needs to get a little heftier. Got it. Object is not on the high capacity grid due to being outside of power node coverage. Build power nodes. Oh, okay. So here's how your electricity works. You need to build these nodes that just move power around. There's small power nodes. Okay, most buildings don't need a large one. You just kind of need to have the big one. Got it. So we'll need... Oh, okay. It even has different ranges. Okay, got it. So for now, I'll just put one of these bad boys here. Who's driving the ship? Right now, no one. We don't actually have a pilot's console anywhere. I don't think we're going to be moving around for quite some time. Like, our whole goal is to just get this dang thing moving. But we need to get more resources soon, so we'll have to probably start flying out there and grabbing the Energinium or the Hyperium or explore the derelict ship even. There's a derelict ship. You don't know what's on here. Great way to produce more is mining asteroids. Zoom out. And then select one. Click the mine button. Okay. So let's see. What do we need more? We probably need some water soon, right? I don't know how much... I don't know how long that water will last. Maybe we don't need to get water right away. Why don't we go grab some... What are we short on? I think we need Hyperium, so let's go over here. Ah, okay, so then I can dedicate up to 4 people mining this, I guess. Or just order all 4 of it mined out. Okay. Ah, okay, wait, hold on, there we go. Who's in here? Look at that. There's Goldenrod in here, and he's getting ready to slap out those rocks to give us some of that delicious green chunks. We're gonna speed that up a little bit. Okay, actually, while we're doing that, since we have enough, why don't we also send someone to go mine out the ice asteroid? There should be someone who's willing to fly over, right? No? Oh, do I only have 1 miner? No, it should be the pods, right? Okay, maybe no one's able to do this right now. Transfer. Wait, can you have multiple ships? I think you can actually have multiple ships in this. Anyways, how is this going? I think we just have to let this run faster. There we go. Look at Goldenrod just grabbing all that. I don't know how long this will take, though. Doesn't actually have, like, any indicator. You can have multiple ships? That's kind of sick, actually. That's wicked sick. God, there's no way to move the map quicker. I believe... Are these guys, like, waiting for work? Oh, they don't have work. Okay, so... Why don't we give them a job? What do we make them do? Oh, we didn't build the other bedroom yet. Let's do that real quick. So, we're just gonna add this here. Add one of these. Add one of these bad boys. Copy this entire thing. So, bed. and bedside table. So we essentially have room for 8 people if we stagger sleeping assignments, which is pretty good, I would say. Also gives them something to do while they're putting it all together. Can I explore the shipwreck right now? Or will I die? How does this work? Goldenrod's still out there, by the way. Is he ever gonna come back? He probably should go to sleep. Why don't you return home? You can deal with that later. Time for you to rest. Yeah, maybe on the next day we'll go explore the ship. Kind of curious to see what's in this MFS Century Ostrich. How do I rename my ship? I don't like this name. HSS Craster. Whoa! That's a big map. Wait, that's... Okay, hold on. So, whoa, there's missions. Okay, hold on. Let's slow the game down real quick. Let me read this. How did I do that? Here's the map. Okay, so here we are. If we go over here, it's Sleipnir 4, and then it's almost like a roguelike. You choose your path. There's an Exodus fleet over there. Interesting. And then you can move from this cluster to the Rally Nightmares cluster. Is this FTL, literally? Is this literally just FTL? But with RimWorld ship building focus? Okay, so there's I don't know what's even in there. There's factions. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of factions. What do we got? The Pirate Coalition. Okay, wait, hold on. So we got the Pirate Coalition, the Slavers Guild, the Cult of New Haven, the Android Collective, the Merchant Federation, the Military Alliance, and civilians. Got it. Okay, well, I guess you align with one of them as part of your run, which we're not gonna do right now. We might at some point. Let them all sleep for the time being. All right, this one is... Oh, we didn't get the bed built yet. Destructive to environment temperature. Okay, so we gotta build one of those thermal regulators. We just put one out over here too. Yeah, this room's a little too chilly. This one also needs one too. Otherwise, a lot of the rooms just are generally temperature okay. I mean, we could attack the civilians. I mean, nothing's stopping us technically, but I'm not a cruel individual. I'm a person of honor and valor and will ensure the survival of the weaker folk. Unless those weaker folk happen to have a lot of resources, in which case maybe their existence is not needed anymore. Oh, I just realized a single hull block makes multiple tiles, which is kind of crazy. Which means I could actually probably build this out. I probably could have actually built the kitchen. Jeez, my mouse is freaking out. Yeah, I probably could have actually built this. Yeah, my mouse is exploding on me. So I probably could build a kitchen here. And it'd be fine. Yeah, why not? Why don't we move the kitchen near this area? Probably okay. Yeah, sure, why not? It's gonna look terrible, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah. All right. Give our guys something to do while they rest before it's time for day. Yeah, I want to move the kitchen to like a nice area. Okay, so what do we got? We got people flying out to go mine rocks. Hopefully the other one's gonna go deal with the other one. I think we're grabbing the water right now. Kind of neat though. Like, I do appreciate how, like, okay, you need pods to do outside stuff, and then yeah, you drop off through the airlock, and then who's in here? Goldenrod's going back out again. And Goldenrod's more or less gonna be forced to work for quite some time. Oh, he's going back actually, because he's got to pee. I guess you can't do... Oh, interesting. So because it's too tight here. I think I just saw something about... Oh my gosh, it's like The Sims where you can only have one person in front of each tile at a time. Oh god, that's kind of annoying actually. That is kind of obnoxious. You know what? I just realized we can put a window here. I don't know if wait, is there a point to having a window? Other than it looks cool? Let's work outside. Oh, whoa, hold on. That looks kind of sick, actually. Wait a second. That's kind of cool. This is... I don't know. I think we need this one. Yo, wait. That's kind of cool, actually. Should I put a window? Oh, here we go. We'll put the window near the toilet. You can... I don't know. You can poop with space behind you for some reason. I think that actually looks kind of cool and not at all like a terrible random decision that I'm making. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure that'll be okay. Do they actually have, oh, here we go. So no entertainment. Oh, they actually do have comfort and an overall mood. Okay. That's not too bad. How do we make people cook food? Okay, so as long as we have stuff, we can make it. You can also allow them to make it with human meat, monster meat, nuts and seeds, artificial meat, roots and veggies, and fruits. Okay. To be fair, in this game you get to customize it, so that's all. Anything you can customize is always going to look a lot cooler than, you know, everything else. That's kind of how I see it. All right, I think Goldenrod's going to go grab the rest of this Hyperium. He's been a very dedicated miner. We should be very proud of his dedication to space and our survival. All right. Maybe, can I have another pod, or is this as much pods I'm allowed to have? I guess it's probably fine. All right, so we built this window. So now if you're pooping, you can look outside. Is there a point to this? No, but it looks kind of neat, so I'm okay with it. All right, so now we gotta we can have another bedroom is kind of the whole reason I did this. I do need to be careful how much tools I have. I'm not really sure what the cost of tools are, but I guess we'll find out in due time. Yeah, maximum space pooping. Okay, so then I can build a nice little kitchen in this area. Do not the ship. Oh yeah, no, trust me, I will not be on the ship, but I will be watching our dear victims on the ship. I guess it's another bedroom. I can probably add the kitchen here. Or do I add a hallway? Maybe we have this be like the central hallway. 2 tiles wide. The kitchen's gonna be a little thin, but I think that'll be okay. God, my mouse is freaking out. Okay. And then probably have a nice double door access to the dining hall. Oh, actually, no, I probably could have done it like this. Oh, you know what? I kind of like this. Put a door there. And then you can put a door in here. We can move the kitchen unit over here. And then I can move the dining hall unit stuff here. It's a very small space, but it just needs to function for the time being. I don't need it to be super fancy. I just need it to work. If we make an open kitchen without a wall, but no, I like walls. Walls make everything feel cozier, although maybe more claustrophobic if you don't like the tightness of how I'm designing everything. There we go. Look at that. All right, so while we're doing this, why don't we go grab all this energium. All right, we'll just max it out. Okay. So what's next? We need to turn ice into water. That's why we have the water purifier. Refine ice. Okay, so we gotta do this. Do this forever. All right, perfect. So 0.2 water units, or 0.2 ice, so you get 5 water per ice unit, which is fine. Transform scrap into a variety of reasonable. Releases heat and is used and is noisy, and closes walls in a spacesuit door to ensure safe working environment. Okay. Promise I don't really have a spot to put this dang thing. I guess we'll maybe dump it over there. Put all the industry here for now. Yeah, that's probably fine. They'll be fine building this out in due time. Goldenrod's on the verge of insanity because he hasn't had food. Maybe he should go back. Yeah, go back home. Maybe you should eat. Listen, we gotta do whatever it takes, right? Space is rough. We'll do our best. If you're expecting a quality designed ship, I am so sorry. This is the wrong place to see a quality ship. This is a place where you get to see a ship that functions. Maybe. If we're lucky. Yeah, if we're lucky, this will function. Did we not make food? Goldenrod is... Okay, we didn't eat. Okay. Ate without a table. Oh my god, is this Rimworld? It's literally... I had to eat without a table. I would like to sit and eat somewhere. Alright. Slept on the floor. Everyone's got a bed now, so that's fine. And then we gotta do entertainment, probably on the next day cycle. Alright, while we're doing this, let's also get out the recycler. We'll move the recycler probably at some point. I just need one to so this tutorial messages will go away. Am I crazy? Okay, spacesuit, airlock, system. Where is this stupid thing? Am I? Am I crazy? Oh, here we go. Once built, you can assign... Okay, so... releases heat and is noisy. Enclosed with walls and a spacesuit door. If I just dump it in, like, the corner... Just, like, put it here, and then... It says put walls around it, so... I guess? A spacesuit door. Oh, okay, because it's like... Okay, got it. Because it's like a locked door, essentially, so you can kind of manage the temperature like that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe this is the way this works. I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's really cramped now. There's not a lot of space over there. Maybe putting this, like, water facility just, like, in this random... Or this O2 gas scrubber facility right here probably wasn't the best idea. But I'm sure it's fine. Again, it just kind of turns water into O2 anyways, which is what we need to survive, or else we're gonna choke to death. Alright, let's the game run max speed, and then it's back to work. That's right, start mining and building. We got 3 people who can build things. I want to see things come out and be built. There we go. You ever wonder why they're called buildings when they're already built? Shouldn't they be called builts instead of buildings? Why did I hear a helicopter? Am I crazy? Make a drug cabinet, sure. A medicinal cabinet. Alright, well, you know what? There's always one spot to put this thing. It's called you put it next to the toilet. The toilet is always the correct spot to put medicinal items. What the heck is this? Unreachable. What? What do you mean it's unreachable? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, because the chair's in the way. Okay, that's super funny. Okay, now we gotta equip them with weapons. Got it. Yeah, it's marking the corner. Alright, who's got the highest shooting stats, I guess? Ray has... Alright, Zika Poster's got the highest. Alright, what are we giving you? Okay, I don't know what you're gonna get. How does this work? Did I do this correctly? Okay. So what are we giving Zika Poster? We got a shotgun, a pistol, and an explosive grenade launcher, and a combat stim. I guess we'll give Zika Poster a shotgun. And that's about it, really. I guess a pistol as a secondary is fine. We have 4 of them, so everyone can carry at least one of them. I don't think we have to build ammunition, thank God. If I had to build ammunition, I think I'd go nuts. Okay, then how do I undraft you? It's not R. What's the button? There's no key. Okay, I have to manually do this. Okay, you get one of these. Explore a derelict ship. Consider an away team of more than 1 crew member. Crew members can board a shuttle with the right mouse on the center. This will open up the interaction icons. You know what? Oh, I should probably make a hot draft button. Alright, we're gonna do that real quick. Surprised drafting is not a button. I'm gonna set it to R. That's fine. We'll change view mode to something else. What's nearby that's not in use? G? No. H. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so I can do this the way I play RimWorld, which is press R to draft and undraft. That works perfectly fine. I mean, the music's kind of nice, though. It's nice and spacey. I do appreciate it. Reminds me a lot of, what was that game I played? Endless Space? That's what it reminds me of. Alright, Ray, congratulations. You get a weapon, too. Everyone gets a weapon. Even if you can't really shoot, I want to make sure everyone's ready to fight, just in case. Perfect. Okay, then I think Havel's the only one without a weapon. It's Havel's turn also grab something. Beautiful. Okay, so then you're gonna get a gun, and then you get undrafted. Okay, so I think on the next day cycle, we'll go out into space. We'll go out to the derelict ship and see what's over there, because I actually am kind of curious what we're gonna find. There's human meat apparently here. Oh, here we go. There's stuff here. Okay, so we should probably collect. Just grab it all. You know what? Maybe we don't grab the human meat. Let's leave the human meat alone. I think we don't need that. Yeah, grab the energinium. We don't need the human meat. I'd prefer not to bring that. Perfect. And that should be okay. Yeah, the game just went into full access, full release. How are you doing, Nahil? I'm gonna find out. It says we should explore it is the main thing. But I want to wait until the next day before we do that. Yeah, it's 13 o'clock, which means they should be getting ready to rest soon. So we probably could just do it now. I think they're probably okay. Right? Yeah. Maybe we just do it now. Okay. Because they're gonna drop it off in the airlock, and then they're gonna park their pod. Everyone's got enough sleep for now. It's only 4 o'clock. Sure. Okay, we're gonna send in... Z Opposer gets to go in 1. And then we'll send... Who else has okay shooting stats? We'll send Goldenrod in the other one. Okay. And then we'll have to dock we'll have to dock the derelict. Okay. So why don't you hop on in? Okay, can you not get in? Give oxygen move to... Okay, because now they're... Because Havel's draft... Okay, Havel and Goldenrod are drafted. I don't understand why are we not able to get in this thing. Am I crazy? You're part of the early release, might have to go and try it again. Yeah, give it a shot. Workshop is available now, which doesn't really work. So how does this work? Shuttle's drafted. Oh, we have to draft the shuttle? Wait, what? Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we, pick up the spacesuit for now. Okay, now with Goldenrod. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm sorry. It's got to be this one. This is the shuttle. This is not a shuttle. These are mining pods. We have to go here. That's why I was doing this incorrectly. So now these two should be able to start making their way over there and getting set up. Okay, that's why I was confused. Maybe we should have had them put on their spacesuits. Okay, Ray's sending me a message. That's not a guy. What do you mean? Okay. So, do they just put on their spacesuits automatically? How do I make them put on their suits? Okay, let's put on their suit, and then I guess they hop in. And then we'll do the same thing for Havel. Or no, not Havel, Z Opposer. Draft suit on. I don't want them to like not have their suit on, and then I'm gonna send them over there and then they're gonna die. Okay, so there we go. So then the craft is drafted now. And then I need to drag it over here. And we need to hook it into the grid. Okay, so we're gonna pick this docking point here. Also, what object is not on the high power? Oh, shoot, I didn't realize that thing's also on the power grid. Okay, we gotta put another one of those power thingies. We could put a large power node. Probably would be better, actually. Can I just put one here? Not really. This thing needs space, which is kind of annoying. I'll put one there, that's fine. Alright, let's see how this goes. So our brave souls are approaching quickly, as they will enter this derelict craft and see what we're gonna find in there. They got their weapons in hand and they're ready to go exploring. Ooh. Whoa, hello, that's a bug. What is this thing? Okay, so we get our first taste of space combat. Is there actually oxygen in here? No, okay. To no surprise, there's no oxygen here. It's fine. So how does this work? How do we do this? I'm gonna pull the pulls out here and pull them right out here. Okay. So they're gonna shoot automatically. Got it. Okay. So when you got hit, you did lose some stats. Let's pull you guys out of here. How do you get out? Get out of the craft. You don't need to stand there. Okay. We know there's another bugger coming across, so maybe we'll just get ready to deal with him. Feeling a little unsafe. Oh, they got emotions now. That's right. Boulder's taking a couple of hits, but he'll be fine. We're still exploring the rest of this derelict craft. Oh, there's another one coming in. Alright, Z-Poser's leading from the front. Beautiful. You explore that, we'll have Z-Poser probably just watch this corridor. That's probably fine, right? Come on back here. Let's go check out this room. Oh, look at all the dead. There's nothing. They all got blasted away when the side of the ship was breached. There's nothing left but death. I don't know. I can't come up with any funny lines. I can't come up with quippy one-liners. Oh, there's a bunch of scrap here that I probably want to grab at some point. That's probably important. Let's see. What's he supposed to go over here? I mean, yeah, they just have to not die. Okay. You can continue. Choose whether you want to leave your crew and shuttle the drafted or undrafted them all. Okay, so once you've explored everything, you can salvage it. Okay. Select the derelict ship by clicking this message or zooming out. When it's selected, open the salvage tab in the bottom left corner. Make sure your crew members in the shuttle are undrafted. Your crew members their shuttle transport automatically. One undrafted crew members can walk and take care of their opportunities automatically. Okay. So I guess we just okay, so I want to salvage everything. And then we also want to transfer select everything. So we get hull scrap, some electronics, a crawler corpse, which I don't know what we're gonna do. I guess we turn it into vegetables, infrastructure. Obviously these two will come back at some point. Okay, so I guess we'll just do that. Sure, so now these two should be scrapping the entire thing now, if I did this correctly. And it's just gonna fill this up over time as we start to rip and tear this entire ship apart. There we go. And our miners are doing the same thing too, because we can't really, I guess, keep this as is. You don't just get to rip out aspects of the ship. You just gotta grab what you can get. And then they're gonna go back and rest for a bit because they're a little tired. That's fine. They can come back the next day and keep working on it. They need sleep, right? All right, I need to use the restroom though, but hopefully you're enjoying this little adventure. I'll let the game run. You can gawk in this direction. I'll let it run at 2x speed and it should be fine. We do need to build hyperdrives. Okay. And we'll figure out where to put them at some point when... I think I know how I'm going to design this. So let's focus on the scrapping first, and then we'll add more to the ship in due time. Also, this thing is really cold. Maybe we need to make this a little warmer, I just realized. Well, this thing generates heat, but... Oh, here we go. So now we can recycle these into stuff, which will generate heat, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how this works. All right, I'll be right back. 2x speed should be fine, I think. I will return. How do I do this? Okay, I'll be right back. gosh, I decided to check some Twitch stuff recently. Did you know you don't have to be a Twitch affiliate anymore to get subs and stuff? Apparently they got rid of that. That's right, you can just get it. You can just be a you can just start earning subs if you're not an affiliate. What's the point anymore? I guess it's kind of nice if you're like an early streamer who wants to start earning some kind of support that way. But yeah, people can spend bits on your channel and buy subs and everything. Apparently there's still a couple caveats to this, but I just happen to be looking on social media, and it looked a little interesting, to say the least. Get a better share of the non-affiliates. It's not only that too, so based on my understanding, what they've done is that if you're a sub, right? Sorry, if you're an affiliate, you can actually get the payout. You can actually get your earnings in cash. If you're not a affiliate, you can only spend your earnings on Twitch, right? So say something like this. Someone gives you a sub or buys a sub on your channel. You get $3, assuming they're paying in big American dollars. Then you get half of that, so you get $3, and you can only spend that money on Twitch, whether it's to buy bits or buy a sub to someone else's channel. You're not actually allowed to collect that money for you to use outside of Twitch unless you're an affiliate. Unless you're an affiliate, and I'm like, okay, that's definitely a choice. Apparently, the other thing too is that you can't use your emotes cannot be used outside of the channel at all. I don't know. That's just what I was reading. Yeah, apparently you can't even use your the emotes outside of the channel. You're just kind of stuck using it only on your own channel, even if because you're not an affiliate yet. It's very odd. It seems a little haphazard, like kind of slapped together just so that they can say like, yeah, we're letting, non-affiliates, get their earnings. But it's just like, are you really letting them earn things, or are you just saying that to make it seem like you're letting them get earnings? That's what it seems like. It just seems like a very haphazard / whatever. Okay, we gotta build our engines. So I guess what we'll do, because I kind of like how this might look, is can't build it's because the stupid airlock is here, isn't it? Oh, you can't move the airlock. The airlock is why is it there? It's in the way of what I want to do. If this makes them easier to stream at all while cutting it a cut with the top performers actually reminds you of the rejigging viewer counts. Yeah, it might be too. That's a very cynical viewpoint, but I could see that also being the case. Like, it's basically making streaming a lot more accessible. I think it's because they want to make it like, I think Twitch wants to be the one where everyone comes to stream, in the sense that, hey, you come to our platform, you can start earning money right away. Because on YouTube, earning money is like super hard, right? Like, you need like a certain amount of like subscribers, and you need a certain amount of people, like a certain amount of like watch hours, which I'm gonna lose that. I actually met that metric, the watch hour metric, but I'm not meeting the minimum subscriber metric on YouTube. Yeah, I could definitely see that being the case though. That sounds super. It sounds like something Twitch would do, doesn't it? Okay, I need to build an engine. The problem is that this is annoyingly in the way. What if for now I just put the engines over here? Just hear me out. I'm just gonna put the engines kind of in this area. Okay, we'll just have a nice little, just this one spot. It's like that. Oh, okay. I want to move the airlock, if anything. I guess I could expand this. I don't know why I'm overthinking. I could just expand this out, and then we could just move the airlock. That's right. That's true. All right, let's just do that. Let's expand the hull. That's right. We have resources. No, I like to make. We have to not just do simple solutions. We gotta do aesthetic solutions. Okay. Wait, I have an idea. How wide is this? Is this like a 3x3? Is this airlock like 3 wide? How big is this thing? Where's the airlock? Oh, it's... Ooh, I can't put it there. It's a little too big. That's a little tragic. Yeah, I wanna move this like maybe somewhere. Where's the center of the ship? I should wait. Yeah, where's the center now? I don't know where the center is anymore. Are we still salvaging this? Or is this fully salvaged? I guess there's just infrastructure scrap left, which we probably don't care about anymore. Okay, let's try to build the rest of this out. Okay, so we're gonna have to slab out a few more hull pieces. I want to move the airlock. Probably like somewhere over here. Just so it's a little more... We got a little more space. I know I'm making this a lot more complicated. But anyways, yeah. I guess if you don't have affiliate and you want to be a Twitch streamer, now's your opportunity. They're willing to just let you start earning cash. Great, I guess. I think it's kind of nice. Like, I saw a lot of people on Twitter being like, what's the point of being an affiliate anymore if you're just going to hand it out? I'm like, well, you know, maybe it's not the end of the world. You know, I think it's okay. It's not the worst thing. I think people like really enjoyed being in like this super special exclusive club of like, man, I'm a Twitch affiliate. I'm so awesome because I'm being paid money to stream. I think that's kind of like what the vibe was. I think some of these people had, and then now it's just like, hey, look, now there's super secret club. Because you know what I mean? Is it kind of the same thing like partners when the partner requirements were adjusted? I think they made it like a little easier for some people to be partners, and they're just like, it's like, what's even the point of being a partner anymore? It's so easy. And it's like, no, it's not, you fool. You're just complaining because your super secret club is gone, and you don't want any other people to be, you know, a partner because it's like reducing your prestige of being a partner. That's literally what it all comes down to. It's just managing that prestige, and people are like, no, only I should be allowed to be cool. Oh my gosh, this is a really big hyperdrive. Whoa, that is chunky. What is that, 4 deep plus the hull? Okay, wait. Design idea. It's 4 deep, right? I'm gonna put it here. It's probably a very odd way to do this, but I kind of want to try this out. Let's see. So probably needs to go approximately like that, probably. I think that's how big it was, right? Okay, it is a 4x4, got it. Okay, so that should be fine. Let's try that out. Thinking affiliating special, you stream is outside of plans line, you have it. Exactly, that's kind of how I felt too when I first started streaming a long time ago. I got affiliate super fast, and that was before I became a VTuber. That was way before VTubers were like a thing. It is painfully easy to become an affiliate. Like, it's not that hard. But people are like, but, you know, I was special because I was an affiliate. Like, you're not special. Everyone and their mother can become an affiliate with enough willpower, you know. But what are you gonna do? People are gonna whine no matter what happens, and, you know, it's just the way it is. I don't know if I'm gonna design this correctly. It's gotta go here. Okay, so it's gotta go approximately here, I think. Am I doing this right? Probably. I wish I had like a grid coordinate so I could like make sure I'm doing this the correct distance. Because this is the center line. I'm following this line here. So at the very least it's got to be open 2 tiles. Or something like. My mouse is driving me insane. I need to get a new mouse. Because this is what? 6x6? I need to build a 6x6 area. And it's got to be... One, 2, 1. I think it's like this. I think that looks right. Yeah, I think that looks correct. Okay. Let's roll with that. That's fine. He likes whining about people. I mean, to be fair, that's just kind of how, like I said, social media is going to be full of whiners anyways, no matter what you do. And I think it's just the whole thing with being a Twitch streamer and just like, you know, it's a zero-sum game. Everyone's fighting for the same, you know, viewers essentially. And being a affiliate does have, like, you know, it's a baby amount of prestige, but technically if you're not really a big streamer, like, being an affiliate does feel kind of special, right? Kind of same way with like people on YouTube are like, oh yeah, I can make YouTube stuff now, I'm cool. Oh my gosh, there's hazardous smoke in this room. Okay, that's probably not a good idea. That recycler is full of cancers. Okay, so now we need to put in a navigation console. All right, we got to build our ship bridge. Where are we going to build the bridge? I guess we should kind of put it... Where is the center of this stupid thing? I wish I knew... How wide is this? Is 19. Okay. So what's half of 19? The middle of 19 exactly would be, what, 10? Okay, so I actually got this aligned correctly. So, oh, there's literally a sketch tool here. Hello, Kahila. Good evening. You're gonna fall asleep. Are you that tired? Get some rest. Okay, so I can sketch here. Okay, so what if we move the... Is it still centered? It's not centered. Okay, so we'd have to build it out by another, like, 2 tiles here. 1 tile. Or okay, why don't we leave this as the bridge for now? What do you think? Do you think that looks fine as a bridge? We'll even make it a little cooler looking by adding some little, you know, external bits like that. And I didn't do the math correctly. Okay, so why don't we erase this one here, and then sketch this out like this. Yeah, that's probably fine. All right. All right, let's activate that real quick. Let's see how this goes. I'm sure this will go poorly. Exposed bridges are wrong. What do you mean exposed bridges? No, it's cool. It's aesthetic. It's all about the aesthetics, right? Let's get this built out. Yes, this is our ship. This is our ship. What is this game? It's kind of like FTL meets RimWorld is the best way I can describe it, probably. It's kind of neat. I like it a lot, and we're really low on hull tiles. Also, this cannot be reached. Okay, so I need to actually... This is actually not big enough. Okay, so probably what I need to do is probably add additional hull. We need to make it a little bigger. Like that. Oops, not that far. Just gotta add... My god, my mouse is driving me insane. It's like double clicking so bad. Alright, let's try this out. I wonder if we have to put the engines in like its own separate room. Object's not on the high capacity. Oh, right, we gotta put these on the grid too. That's fine. I don't want to, like, the thing is, I only like this mouse. But if I were to get a new one, I'd have to spend a fairly hefty sum to get a replacement mouse is the problem, and I don't want to spend money to get a replacement mouse, even though I know I have to at some point. It's just one of those things that I'm like weirdly stubborn about doing. Okay, let's try this. You're running on fumes. You woke at 3 a.m. Didn't have a chance to nap. Get some rest. Why'd you wake up so early? Take an energy drink. I hear that's the hot new thing that all the kids are into now. Energy drinks are the solution. Okay, hazardous gases, smoke, temperature. It's also damaged. Okay. So maybe what we need to do is we need to add temperature management. How do we actually clear the... Oh, it's probably an air scrubber. Okay, you probably need an air scrubber in that room, don't you? Probably a thermal regulator for now. At the very least, it's the bare minimum that I can do. Are you like hearing that small sounds? There's a lot of small sounds that you can just hear. It's kind of nice, actually. Better solution, work at your local Starbucks. You get free caffeine. God, I would not want to work at Starbucks. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm not a Starbucks person myself. I feel like the design... Okay, it is coming together good. Okay, that's fine. And then I need to move some of these around. Like, I'll move the tools facility here for the time being. This light needs to move as well. Now we'll put it, I don't know, here. And then this thermal regulator needs to move somewhere else. We'll put it there for now. We got to build a wall. Okay, I am out of hull parts, which is a problem. We can make it an assembler or a recycler, which... okay, so why don't we do this for now? Why don't we... Well, hull scrap is going to give us more hull parts. That's fine. Why don't we just do hull scrap for now? Let's just do hull scrap for now so we can get more of this. There we go. Okay, so this is built. Let's now actually put this together. You will ship with exposed ship and you enjoy it. Get plastic fix all the scenery. Exactly. Listen, it's all about the aesthetics, okay? You think I make quality content? No, I make funny content. We're gonna make a really big bridge. Look at that. Look at how big this bridge is. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it a beauty? Also, we probably need to put a door here. Where's the dang doors? Oh wait, we'll put one of this. We only have the one tile. Where's the middle? I think this is the middle here. Yeah, that's about the middle. Okay, perfect. And then we can slap down a navigation console. Oh, perfect. First time, no tutorials, prioritizing aesthetic functionality. Exactly. Yeah, the bridge. See, the bridge can be detached. Wait, what if we make a detachable bridge? Like, if everything goes to shit, we can just use the bridge as like an escape vessel. I'm saying that is an option. Okay, we have to build an ops console and a point defense turret. That's a lot of things that I gotta build. Okay. Well, oh wait, we can just put this right next to it. Ooh. We can also shove it in the corner. I think we'll just put it there. That's fine. Perfect. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Okay, so we're at a hull block. That's fine. But we're making more anyways. Too much smoke in here. How do I actually minimize the smoke? Do I actually need a gas scrubber? Okay, so you actually do need a gas scrubber in here, I think. This is... Wait. Gas scrubber specifically removes CO2 toxic... Okay, so... Okay, yeah, so you do want a gas scrubber in here. No, we already have a gas scrubber, but I think it wants another one in this room. Because otherwise, it's... Like, everything's gonna break up down over time. So I think what I have to do is I actually have to expand this room slightly by like one tile. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I think that'll be okay. Just gotta move everything. But hey, look, we have an ops console. Now we just need to put some light so it, you know, looks pretty. Listen, we all know aesthetics is what matters ultimately in the end, right? Aesthetics mean... Wait, you know what I can do? Hold on. Yes. Oh, how big is this? 4? I need a 3 tile. How big is this? 3, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. We can add window. Yes, giant windows for everyone to gawk out in space and see how cool everything is. Yes, that's gonna be beautiful. That's fine. Okay, so now the engines are a little more exposed. And I might need to put more walls here because I kind of destroyed the walls by accident. So let's fix that real quick. Everything keeps breaking down. We gotta make sure we have enough things to repair. I gotta make sure I'm not like burning through all my resources because I'm kind of ripping through all my stuff. So I gotta be a little watchful. Oh my gosh, it's like super cold in there. All right, let's put a thermal regulator in here, I guess. This one should be fine. Okay, can I create more build tools? Why? Yes, you can. There we go. Okay, so what we're doing is we're gonna move. We're gonna expand this out slightly so I can put a O2 scrubber in here. And that should be enough. Now, how do I dismantle walls? Dismantle this entire stack there. Maybe after we build the walls first, and that should be more bearable. I am out of steel plates. That's probably not a good thing. I just realized this thing is now filling this entire area with like toxic chemicals and fumes, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, now I should be able to put down an O2 scrubber here, and we should be fine. Yeah, gas scrubber's okay. Just put one, like, right there. Okay, perfect. So this room should now be safe, like, toxic chemical-wise. I think I did this right. Okay. What's next? Oh, they want us to build a point defense system. Put a turret to defend against incoming enemy craft. Okay, so where do I put this thing? I don't really have a spot to put a... okay. But wait, we can't. We don't have enough free system points, which means we need to add a system core. Okay. I also can't build this thing because I don't have enough infrastructure, so I need to stop making hull scrap. We need to make this scrap now. We need infrastructure. We can make about 3 blocks of infra blocks, so we're gonna need to make sure we actually utilize this correctly. I just put a turret here. Oh, we need to put the system core. Time to put down some computer. This one adds 12. This one adds... probably just add the X2 core somewhere. I'm sure we'll have to move these at some point. I don't even know where our original one is. I guess it's here. Could put just a single one. That's probably okay. Well, we'll upgrade in time. You know, upgrades happen slowly. I mean, I'm trying to not make explosives. Explosives is bad. You know, I'm not trying to die. Is it just the regular one? Okay. So, I guess we can just put them in the... we can put the point defense turrets next to the... next to here. I'm sure this was gonna be fine and not a bad decision. Yeah, put them in the bridge. I'm sure this is a very normal thing that people do, right? I'm sure. Yeah, I guess I could put a wall. That's true. I think we're out of scrap. Okay, let's cancel. We only need to make one anyways. Let's cancel this one. Yeah, we'll just make one. We just need to make one. It'll be fine. Oh, but they're sleeping now. Okay, as long as they're okay. If they're doing okay, the main issue is that they don't have entertainment. Wait, mild discomfort. What do you mean? Oh, it's not a comfortable room. You want to know why it's not a comfortable room? It's the noise. Oh, wait, it's not the noise. No, it is fine. It's actually quite comfortable in here. Or is it? Oh, I think it's just because this area is like super loud, and we need to find a way to separate the noisy areas from the more quieter areas. I guess that makes a lot of sense, yeah. What do you mean? It's a very normal starship. Everything is fine. I can't believe you don't trust me to ensure your long-term survival. What is this? Do you not trust me? And I think I messed up the design. Oh, actually, no, I didn't mess up the design. Is that correct? Yeah, that's probably fine. No, I did not design that correctly. It's not even anymore. It's not even. Cancel these until I can figure out how to make this look the same on both sides. Probably need to put a door there too before I forget. Let's duplicate this and add this here. Oh, you can't. That's funny. Why? Why can't I build a door here? Is it? Oh, I don't think I think you literally cannot build a door over a wall. You have to build the door separately as its own independent furniture object. That is very throw me offy. Okay, so now we have to build research facilities. I don't have space for all this. Where does it want me to put all this? Okay. How many hull blocks? I don't have enough hull blocks. Okay, so what are we currently scrapping? Infrastructure, so we'll do infrastructure into hull scrap is fine. Let's do that real fast. We have enough to make more things. Okay. We need research facilities, a bench and a lab. I guess for now, I guess what I'll do is I will separate the bridge from the rest of the ship temporarily, like this, until I need more space. And I can dump the research lab about here. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Just put the research lab like right outside the Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, that's okay. We'll make it work. The main issue is that these require infrastructure blocks, and I don't really have a lot of infrastructure blocks. So, not sure what we're supposed to do about that, other than hopefully we can get our hands on some. I thought we salvaged this. Oh, we did salvage this entirely. Yeah, there's nothing left here. It's gone. It's dead. We got everything already. Okay. Can I just skip it? Maybe I can skip it. No, it won't let me skip it. I'm forced to do this. Fine. I'll get you your thing. Okay, what are we researching? Fibers. Okay, so we can grow. We can make fabrics. Haulers and crawlers. Okay, learn about the aliens. Basic entertainment with a jukebox and an arcade machine. Basic learning computer. A research lab we already have. Robotics. Okay, so there's like 3 grades of research. You got basic, intermediate, advanced, or green, yellow, reds. We can't really do a lot of these, so we're kind of restricted to anything that's very easy. So anything using only green science, I assume. So why don't we learn how to make some learning computer, which will allow us to study and learn new skills at the same time. Sure, that sounds pretty handy. We can't research it. Why? Probably because we don't have the item, or we need more. We gotta get the research things. Okay. All right, here we go. Your ship is now capable of doing a hyperspace jump of hyperspace travel, and it is time to travel to a new sector in the star system. Open up the menu, look at it, and then figure out where you want to go. Sure. All right. Jumping will over mass. Are we over mass? Oh, we are over mass. Oh, we're significantly over massed. Is this gonna be a problem? Mass capacity can be increased by adding more hyperdrives. I can't afford more hyperdrives, I think. Can I? Can I? Maybe I can. Hello, Hayashi, how are you doing? I need 2 and 1. I don't think we can. All right, we'll just go travel overburden. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure this will be okay. Let's go to the new system. Yes, travel. All right, are we ready? Prepare. Mining pods are recalled. Shuttles are restricted. Yes. Do that. Okay. Who's gonna be the ops console? Is no one gonna be the ops console? I don't know how this works. Okay. I don't know how this works. Wait, is it a skill that you need? Havel's piloting. Ray can do ops. Yeah, I think Ray can do ops at the very least. She should be fine. How do I do this? Okay, here we go. Priorities. Okay, so Ray, operations is probably her skill set. Okay, and we'll get ready to travel. So we'll wait until everyone's ready, I guess. How do I make Ray go over there? Just go here. No, that's not how that works. Okay, how do I make Ray become the ops console? Maybe we don't need it while we're traveling, I guess? I don't know, we'll just fly. We'll just see what happens. All right. Go. Whoa. Ah, his name is Sheridan. It's good to see a friendly face out here. I'm Sheridan, and I'm... Oh, wait, he's kind of old. Sheridan, captain of the HSS Boxleitner, and commander of the Haven Foundation's Exodus Fleet. Folks just starting out. We are too. We're loaded with thousands of refugees in hypersleep, and our job is to find somewhere out there that they can make a fresh start. Ain't gonna be easy, as far as I can tell. Human habitable planets are rarer than hen's teeth. Oh my gosh. It's a lot of... He's just awake while everyone else is sleeping. The fleet needs pathfinders, those who scout ahead and find a way forward. If you'd rather strike on your own, that's fine. Pays good. Okay, so we can accept the quest and help this man find a home for all the humans that are in hypersleep. I guess for a beginner quest, it's probably fine, sure. Be out for you with the hyperspace beacon. The less successfully come right to you. The kind of expensive build and perhaps someone will quit. Might as well just salvage the beacon and use that. Your first official assignment is to track down the quitter. They crawled into a bottle at the leisure station not far from where you are right now. Get them to tell you where they left that beacon. Okay. Talk to Saul Kane. And then we can get either or prestige or a bunch of space bucks. Hello, Xanth. How are you? That is an emote I've never seen before. How does traveling work? Are we there yet? Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. We found more of the sector. We got... I guess we're just going to end up here. All right, we're here now. Welcome to our new deployed fleet to the sector. Oh, you can actually choose where you want to deploy it. Wait. Oh, that's kind of cute. So you can also have undeployed ships. That's interesting. But you must always have one ship deployed. The Ostrich, the Nucked Corvette, and the Blighthelm. They're derelicts. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this. Can I rename this stupid thing? I want to rename this. A group of star systems are known as a star system cluster. Travel between them by jumping hyperspace. Every system contains valuable resources. When you're ready, seek out the hyper lane and use it to go to the next spot. There's no need to rush. Got it. Cool. How do I rename my ship? All right. It's not the HSS Castor anymore. This is the Yukinoro Research Institute ship. The Uris... I need a name. Fanta. I'm gonna... Today's theming is all sodas. I think I need to make the UI a little bigger. I think the more I look at it, this UI might not be big enough for you guys who are watching it on the tiny little Twitch screen. How do I make this a little bigger? Let's crank it up a little bit. Like, is this easier to see? If it's like this big? Is this a lot easier to read for you? Hopefully. If it's too big, let me know. Okay. We gotta talk to the former Pathfinder in the Alpha Slipnir border. Where are we? We are in Slipnir 4, so we gotta go to the Alpha Slipnir border, which is probably over here, is my guess. Right? Yeah, Asteroid Field 3. So for now, let's just keep farming everything in here. Maybe we'll get a new person soon. There's a bunch of civilians here. Oh, look at that. They have a proper starship. That's way better than whatever I currently have. Oh my goodness. Wait, that actually looks beautiful. Look at that. Each of them have their own, you know, area to look out into space. Wait, that's kind of sick. Why can't mine look like that? Oh my gosh, it's pretty. Kind of just, I'm slapping things together and it's just wide. This entire thing is just wide. Anyways, oh, you know what we need? I see the problem. We need another scrubber here, actually. Yeah, it turns out, engines kind of make a lot of smoke. Kind of a problem, ain't it? All right, let's go. Oh, gosh, there's no asteroids here, but we do need to deal with this. We're gonna hail them real quick. The CS Century Ostrich. Hello. Okay, so we can trade available missions or purchase service. Okay, so no missions. We can buy medical service. We can also trade items. We have credits. We don't have any credits. Okay. I don't think I really want to. I could sell them electronics or space food or even nuts and seeds, which they're willing to buy at a premium. I don't have any nuts and seeds, though. I have like 4 nuts. So let's just think. If I could sell my nuts, sell 2 nuts in exchange for, I guess, what am I short on? Infra blocks I probably need immediately, so maybe I'll just buy 2 of those, and that at least gets us started with our building. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'll take that. That's a decent trade. Look at that. We're engaging in space commerce. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go send 2 people out there. So, let's send. Yeah. Why don't we send in? Send in Zeoposer, who's got a shotgun, and then we're gonna send in. I think Havel's probably good enough to go in there. Yeah, let's go send these 2 to explore on the derelicts. Okay. Alright. Captain Leroy Jenkins, be advised, we're about to enter a derelict. Okay. So they're about to enter this derelict, but I want to explore it too. All right, why don't we go get there first so that we can, you know, salvage it as fast as we can. All right. So let's go dock right there, and let's... Okay. Go. Do you have any extra crew members you wish to depart with? Not really. Take a loan, offer. Declare war, let's trade. Small gift, I don't have any gifts for them. Show missions, they don't have any missions. Okay, so yeah, there's not really much for us to do with them. If it would be nice if we could take someone of theirs, but alas. Oh, here's how we can build a new ship. Okay, so we're racing them to the derelict. That's right, I'm gonna be here first, buddy. It's my derelict, not yours. I was here first. All right, let's see how bad this is. All right. Here we go. Looks like there's a door over here. We'll take that door in. Very spooky. All right, you go explore that. I'm gonna have the opposer walk in this door. Okay, nothing found. That's fine. Okay, we know they're in there. Oh, okay. We know there's bugs. Oh, look at that. We're trying to knock out the bugs. All right, if they can help, we'll continue to explore this forgotten area. Oh, that one's approaching us. Oh, Mr. Tobias out there is taking some pretty nasty hits. Havel, go back in here. All right. The opposer's gonna keep exploring a little bit. Check out this, what appears to be a nice utility closet. That's kind of interesting. One thing I like about this is that I like to see how the game's designing ships, so I can maybe get some ideas for designs myself. All right, let's undraft everyone. It's safe. Let's quickly salvage everything here. It's like I'll grab it quickly. Salvage basically everything. Fast as we possibly can. All right, let's do that, and we'll let them salvage. The opposer does have an open wound, which is probably not a good thing. Can you tend to that? How do you tend to your own injuries? Maybe we should have you go home. I'm sure your wound will be fine. Okay, they're going back anyways, so it'll be okay. Go back. Let's let the opposer get tended to. How do we tend to your wound? It's getting worse. Okay, we need a doctor with medical 3. Got it. How do we make you tend to this? Well, Leonard could probably tend to this, right? Yeah, let's have you go here. Or do you need like a medical bed? Do you just need to go into bed? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make this work. Because you're like dying. You already move a little slower, I can tell. Okay. Will a doctor do this? Or do I have to set up a priority? These three should be able to do doctor work. Or will they just not do doctor work? Yeah, wait, how does this work? Okay, you're gonna die if I don't fix you up. Override, you must work right now for the next 2 hours. How do I make you repair or heal? You have the medical skill. I don't get it. How do I make this? How do I make you tend to wounds? Let me maybe. Do I have to commit to this? Why have a built-in help screen when you can just be like, just direct people to Reddit or Steam or Discord? No, put an actual manual in your game. Oh my goodness. All right, I did build a medical thingy. Maybe we have you go here. Maybe this will be fine. Oh, it needs a medical bed specifically. Okay, so a medical bed is the only way to tend to the injury. Got it. So I guess we have the spare rooms. Let's quickly put that together. All right. Yeah, let's just Are you a builder? Yeah, so how do I make you Oh, we don't have the resources because you need... Oh my gosh, we actually can't build this because we don't have the parts for it. Oh my goodness. Alright, Zephyr, I'm just gonna hope that your injury will survive. You'll survive. Until we can get this thing fixed up. It's getting worse, but... Oh, it healed on its own. Alright, well... Not ideal, but I guess you'll be fine. At least we're building a medical bed, so you'll be okay. Okay. They have a mission for us. Our crew's in need of rescue. Can you retrieve them safely? What do you mean? They're on the... Wait, what? Rescue pod... Wait, whoa, they're still on the derelict. They got hacked? What do you mean? I mean, I guess that's probably easy enough, right? We'll take it for the... I think we take it for the base metals. We have enough food, right? We got fertilizer. We do need to start growing food. I think we actually do this for the food. Kill all the monsters on the derelict. Rescue the person captured by the rogue bots. Sure, alright. So Z-Pulse are gonna get tended to, that's fine. Let's get Ray over there. And let's get Havel over there. I'm sure this will be fine. Alright, enter. And enter. Alright, let's go save them, shall we? Alright, let's go dock. I think it was this one, right? Oh, they're on the other one. Alright. Let's see if we can do it. They're on the other one. Shuttle. Go here. Where's the docking points? Okay, let's dock over here. Alrighty. Let's hope. You got hope? Do you believe in survival? I hope you believe in me. Because, oh, I should probably save. I just realized I've not saved this entire time. Oh, I saved, but it's been a while. I think the combat in this game's a little slow, but it kind of does its purpose of just being simple enough. Okay. Ooh, spooky. Explore that. Oh, we found a hidden combat stim. The main thing is these guys have pistols. They don't have anything else, because the opposer had the shotgun. But you're actually okay now. That's fine. Let's go here. Okay, so you can spacewalk slightly. I think it probably eats up some of your oxygen. Okay, who wants to be first? Oh, where's the crew? Are they over there? Okay. Maybe I should have brought a grenade launcher, but I didn't want to cause too much explosions. So far, so good. Let's check this room out. Whoa, hello. There is a robot in there, and it is shooting at us. All right, let's pivot back in here. Have Ray pop out there, too, and start blasting. Just keep going. I guess we have infinite bullets. That's fine. Oh, there's another one. Oh, hello, hello, hello. There's another one. Okay, we got it. Two people are better than one. Havel, what are your injuries? You got a wound. Okay, we'll have Ray tank next. Oh, okay, we got him. Cool. Oh, wait, we gotta draft these guys. We gotta go rescue these guys real quick. As I can see, they're dying. Oh boy, how bad is it? What are we looking at here? You're now talking to the civilians. Please, help. Help. Thank you. Okay. Bye. Okay, so we gotta do that for the other ones too, I guess? Please help. Oh, this is annoying. Help. I'm not gonna kill them. I'm not evil. Okay, we gotta go save the other one, I guess. Listen, I took a quest to save the civilians. I'm not an evil person. I'm nice. Okay? Just because you might be clinically evil and insane doesn't mean I have to be. Okay, I think that's it, right? I think we saved them. Okay, so I don't think we have to do anything else, right? Cool. Alright, so that mission's complete. So we're gonna undraft these two. And then we're going to also set this one to be fully salvaged by everything. Just make sure we grab every item on here, except the meat. I don't want to take human meat. And then let's grab all of this. Oh, that's a lot of scrap. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, we were hired to save these poor fools. That's all it was. Okay, they're also trying to salvage this thing too, I think, which is kind of annoying. But, oh wait, no, that's us salvaging it, so we'll be okay. Abel's injuries are probably going to go away in due time. The opposer's injuries have been mostly tended to. I've been shot and wounded. How tragic. You'll be okay. There's no need to be a baby. Yeah, and there's our salvaging. Yeah, there we go. We got a lot of resources out of this, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Because we really need hull blocks, so we gotta do this. Unfortunately, we can't recruit them. Leroy Jenkins says, we offer loans. Hail us for more information. I don't want to buy a loan. Why would I need a loan from these space people? Okay. Okay, so Havel's injuries should be fine. Oh, you know what we should probably build? I think the ship. Probably build some kind of entertainment facility at some point. Thing is, we don't have access to... What are we missing here? We're missing the green one. Infra blocks. He's still wounded? How bad is the injury? Oh, we didn't build this one yet because we're out of the... Yeah, so the main thing is we don't have the infrastructure blocks. We really need them. Okay. Yeah. That's our biggest problem. Okay, well, at least I know what's the issue. It's okay. Eventually, they'll be fine. There's not enough entertainment. I think those entertainment things will also require infrastructure blocks of some kind. Yes, Ray, hello. Let's see. Not really much we can build here. All right, let me take a look. What I think Ray probably sent me something. I feel like this seems very familiar, Ray. Don't those two individuals live in the same household as well? I feel like they also live in the same household, so why are you the mother of these two? Put that light there, that should be fine. Okay, so yeah, once we get more infrastructure, and I know that we're salvaging these things, right? Because this one's got a decent amount of scrap. We got everything out of that. This one's almost gotten everything out of there, but we need scrap again. I mean, we could attack the other ship. Like, nothing's stopping me. Oh, it left. Okay, cool. Alright, we're just on our own now. That's fine. We'll salvage. It's not too difficult to salvage with the mining ships and the pods. So we'll get all the cool resources. We'll leave after we get all this, because, like, man, can you imagine getting cool computers? Alright. Oh, okay. Got it. Because as long as someone is scrapping, we should be fine. And we can see the opposer's injuries have mostly gone away now. No entertainment on the colony. Don't worry, we're going to get you entertainment. We just need more scrap. Okay. Hello. Oh, shoot. I need... How do I put an operator on this thing? How do I put an operator on this? Okay, there we go. You're now talking to the military alliance. There we go. We're critically low on supplies. We would like 3 energy cells. If we do, they'll give us 1,500 credits. And I'll get 2 relationship with them. I guess that's probably fine. It doesn't seem like a bad deal. Sure. I'm sure I'll regret this later, but it's fine for now. Mostly because I don't want to be on their bad side. Can't sleep. Need to take off your spacesuit. Just take off your spacesuit. You don't gotta keep it on. Yeah, I mean, they're military. Like, they could just kill us, right? So by offering it as a gesture of goodwill, they'll probably be like, alright, well, not really a point to killing them. There's some nice folk, right? And that's really what we gotta do. Okay. So we got a research workbench, which will produce, hopefully, I don't know what this really does. We're just going to sell mechanical items, dissect biological entities, and experiment with various resources to discover valuable information. Okay, this is how you make research stuff. Got it. It'll just work on its own. Why is Ray alone here? Wait, what happened to the ship? Wait, where's the shuttle? Hold on. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, I have to wait. That's fine. It's almost like salvage. Like, we're almost done salvaging this. Not a big deal. This one's basically mostly empty. It's mostly scrap. The other one's still got a lot of infrastructure scrap, which is fine. We're building a lot of infrastructure. Like, we just need to strip it out. Have a good night, son. Thank you for joining, comrade. Another one's entered the area. Hello, CS Thunderchild. Okay, they're just coming in left and right. Okay. Okay, they're nice. Let's see. No missions. We could purchase a service. Medical service. If we buy one. I guess we don't really need it. I think their injuries have mostly been tended to. Yeah. Havel's got a minor wound, but it'll go away in time. Yeah, that's probably my philosophy. As long as everyone... There's actually a social need, too. It's kind of interesting that... You got... Okay, you have mood, ate a great meal, sleeping with privacy. I need to make sure I have enough food, by the way. I have not been paying attention to my food at all. We have some, I guess. It's not ideal, but we can. We need to get more food. I think we need to grow food, actually. Yeah, hold on. What are my options for growing food? Worst comes to worst, we... Oh, here, a grow bed with lights. Okay, so the main problem is this requires infrastructure, infra blocks that I don't have. Maybe I could buy some off of these people? Let's see what they got. Let's see. They do have infra blocks. Oh, perfect. I've been looking for these. How many can I afford? I can afford 10. Yeah, I think I just buy 10 infra blocks. That'll just let us build out everything else we need immediately. Now the question is, where do we put the grow fields? The hull stable. I want to move this, but if I move it, it's gonna break everything again. That's the thing I'm scared about. Alright, well, I guess we'll see how this works. It shouldn't, in theory, break anything that badly, but knowing this game, I'm gonna break something by accident, and I'm not planning to do that on purpose. Okay, so this over here does need to expand slightly. Yeah, I messed up the design here. About 2 tiles, so it needs at least one more like that, and that should be about on par. Is it not? Did I design this incorrectly? No, wait, that's correct. So where did I mess up? Why is it not aligned? Or it will be now, I think. Yeah. Still desperately low on hull blocks. That's okay. Yeah, a lot of the injuries just ultimately heal up over time, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we can't access that tile. That's fine. We'll probably... I think what I'm thinking we'll do is... God, I can't move the generator. I do need to build a grow zone. What if I just put it behind the kitchen? What if I just build a grow zone somewhere over here? That's probably okay, right? Making the ship way wider than it is long. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I guess that's kind of what we're going with. So, we could just build it to the very edge. Probably fine. We can just put a few grow zones for the time being, just so we can grow some crops, and then we'll eventually build on this side too, don't worry. I will make it even looking, but just like in RimWorld, we gotta work on whatever we have access to at the current time. That's more important. So that's why it's a little wacky. I think building a ship from scratch probably would have been a little easier. Okay, is this thing fully salvaged yet? Nope. This one basically is. So once we fully salvage, we'll head on out. But I gotta get that grow zone because I am actually running out of food. And that's the part that concerns me greatly. I don't want to starve. I don't want it to be like when I'm playing RimWorld and then it's like, oh yeah, we just accidentally starved because I forgot to make enough food food supply, you know what I mean? Actually, the other thing I'm running into, the problem is that they don't have that much energy. A ship called the Next Turn is arriving. We could probably just... we get all this yet? I badly don't need that infrastructure scrap. I guess I definitely need it. How much scrap am I setting on? 8. So 8 gets you about... what's the ratio? So it's... okay, so you get 1 block for every 2 that you consume. That's not too bad. Let's get the energy scrap too before I forget. We do need that. And the soft scrap. Ah, Mass Timberline Drive has arrived and would like to say hello. You've been selected for routine inspection. Sure. Thank you for cooperation. This will speed things up. You have nothing to hide. You're free to go. I guess there's contraband. Oh, the human meat. If I had brought human meat on board, they probably would have been very not happy with that. I think that's what it was. So I think it was good that we have not been grabbing any of the human meat because we're not cannibals. We're not insane. And that's probably what's keeping us alive at the current time. Let's continue to strip this down, which is fine. And then hopefully we can get out of there. This one's basically done. There's like hull scrap remaining. It's not really worth anything. And then over here is just managing to get the remaining scrap. So I think on day 15 we'll leave. Hopefully this is fun. It's interesting, right? I think it's a very interesting game. Like, I like building ships. I'm not very good at designing them, I'll say that much. But it's at least providing a bit of an interesting game choice. It is kind of interesting. This game was like in development for like, what, 10 years, I think is what I was reading. So props to them for finishing the dang thing. After so long, too. I want all that infrastructure scrap. Give me that infra scrap. Oh, did you heal naturally already? Yeah, you're healed up. Healing very high. I think Havel's healed up as well. The main issue is that the ship is a little overmassed. Now, I could try to add another engine, which probably would solve the problem, but then I have to build another engine, which is kind of pricey. I wanted to add another engine. I guess it'd be fine. It wouldn't be that bad. Could I afford it, though? I just realized I forgot. I gotta make sure we have enough power. We have 99 days worth of oxygen. Oh, right. We need to get ice and water. Holy cow, I completely forgot about that. Okay, we're fine. I was like, right. You need water to live. That's a thing. Okay, so is this fully ripped apart yet? Still working on it? All right, we're still working on it. I think it's because they have to like tear down all the doors and everything. It is kind of fun watching it though. Like I like this design. Also, one other unrelated to this. I'm going to an anime convention on this weekend, right? And they somehow managed to get 6 characters and their VAs from Idolmaster to come over, which is insane to me. And I was in some discords about this convention, and apparently there was a not so insignificant amount of people that were planning on camping overnight at the convention hall so they can get like the earliest seats, because that's a thing that apparently people do. I thought that was insane that and apparently the convention had to go yell at the people and tell them, no, you're not allowed to camp overnight in front of the line, because the convention hall is technically 24/7, and a lot of people were like legitimately just being like, I want to be there first in line. I'm ready to camp out there. I was like, no, 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 no. They're like, no, 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 no. The line starts at noon. You're not allowed to be in there any earlier because safety reasons. And I'm like, that makes sense, but oh my gosh. Idol fans are very dedicated people, is all I can say. They're very dedicated to the craft. All right, let's go here. Alright, this seems to be perfectly fine. Okay, high cyclical thermal radiation. Thermal regulators have periodically higher utilization rate, draw more power. Asteroid hazard. Okay, that's fine. Question mark? That sounds questionable. What do you mean there's an asteroid problem? People are nutty. I heard a bunch of Japanese people have also come by to go grab some of their... you know, because they want to partake in watching the idols. I was like, that's dedication right there. Okay. Let's add an ore processor to our little base here. I think we can fit this in, maybe. Yeah, let's add a little ore processor. So we get ores and it'll process the materials. That's fine. Because otherwise we can't actually go farm this for resources. There's nothing to attack, so that's fine. We probably should build... There's going to be asteroids. Maybe we should be a little careful. Oh, yeah, there is just literally asteroids flying across the map. That's probably of concern later. Go to asteroid field 3. Isn't that where I'm at? Oh, I'm on asteroid field 2. Where's asteroid field 3? Oh, it's over here. Okay, we gotta go. Wait, let's wait. Hold on. This is 2. That's 1. That's 4. Well, that's 6. Where's 3? I guess we'll go here, and then I guess we'll find it somewhere else. I don't know where the stupid thing is. Alright, let's go back. Alright. Yeah, I think a lot of this is just like kind of waiting for resources to pop up, and then you can start working. I'm already out of hull, by the way. I thought I had more hull, but no, this is very difficult to get our hands on. We're recycling as much hull scrap as we can to manufacture it, because we can make about 20... what is that? 6 hull scrap? You know what we probably need? We probably should put a asteroid defense turret. Oh, I think both of them target whatever. Yeah, you just need someone on the ops console. Okay. Okay, yeah, so as long as we have someone on ops, we should be fine. But right now, it seems like it's not really a threat. We should probably go explore that thing, though. I am surprised at this point we haven't lost anyone yet, but that's probably asking to test death, or tempt death. All right, let's get let's get the sea opposer out there, and we'll get goldenrod because he's already right here. I want to explore that. All right, you hop on in. Sea opposer should be hopping in soon. All right, then we'll take the Shadow Hawk, as we call it, and I guess we'll dock in... I guess we'll approach it front to back? Yeah, let's approach it from the front, and then we'll slowly make our way towards the rear. Oh, what if this game had Z levels? Oh my gosh, this game doesn't actually have Z levels, but can you imagine? Oh, that would actually make this game kind of crazy. I would love this game to have Z levels. One day we'll have RimWorld with Z levels, totally, and not at all just me huffing like the most whack job copium to exist. And we know there's enemies somewhere in here. Another airlock, interesting. I don't like this design actually. Look, like there's the mining pod. You get like an office up here. It's kind of cute. I like it. Oh, that's a lot of that's a lot of bugs. I don't know if we can go back here. Is that just Dwarf Fortress? I guess if you want to call it Dwarf Fortress, that could be close enough. But Dwarf Fortress's visual is kind of hard to parse if you're not familiar with playing Dwarf Fortress, which is kind of like my biggest thing. It's a lot of bugs. Turn around and shoot. Start blasting. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just ripped Goldenrod apart. Open wounds, chronic wound. Ooh. Okay. Let's finish ripping this apart. Actually, no. Let's get back. We'll come back here in a bit. All right. Yeah. Run back to the craft. We'll return. All right. Let's bring back to the home base. Yeah. Let's get goldenrod tended to, because good lord, you are dying. We did build the medical bed, and you are being brought over, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay. He's in the bed. Is someone gonna tend? Okay. Does Ray have enough medical skill for this? Ray's fine. Alright, so Ray's gonna bandage goldenrod best as possible. Perfect. Okay, so goldenrod's tended. We're gonna hope that this injury goes away, but it's chronic now. 8 hours it'll go away. Open wound has been bandaged. Can we have Ray continue bandaging? Nope, that's it. Alright, it's just a waiting game. Feeling very hungry. Alright, we gotta get the other stuff built out now that we have space. We're gonna put down a way to grow food. So we'll put down I guess a simple grow bed. 2x is fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. I'd like to build a big one, but we don't exactly have space for this thing. Also, wow, you need a lot of space for this. What does this require? 5? How many do I have? How many more do I need? We have enough scrap to make it, so why don't we just cancel everything but infra scrap, and then we'll put the big grow bed. We might as well, right? Because we're going to be growing a lot of crops. And I assume this is going to require some kind of temperature-regulated room. So let's get another door here as well and get that slammed out. That should be fine. It's going to take a little bit of time, but, you know, we can do it. Goldenrod's healing up. Gosh, yeah. We have to go back there at some point, too, to start ripping it apart. We really need more, we need more resources. Why are we scrapping things? Oh, we're making the water. Okay. There we go. So the wounds are gone. So yeah, your chronic wound is gone. So now you're up and running. You can probably go get some food and you're not going to die. Which is exactly what we're looking for. All right. I've been chugging so much water. Oh, that's interesting too. Work make brain scrambles. Hi, Garm. Is it that bad? Are you able to play Final Fantasy XIV? That'll hopefully make it a little more less painful. How are you doing? Hopefully you're able to just find a time to relax here in our wonderful little adventure. Maybe I really should split this up into like 2 shifts. Might be fine. Once we get more people, we'll have like a day shift and a night shift. Actually, you can probably have like 4 schedules, I just realized, because of how many beds there are. Yeah. Because, you know, you could probably just do 3 shifts of 8 hours of each, right? As long as you stagger the sleeping schedules, it's probably fine. Ah, the Thunder Child. They would like us to give them fertilizer. In exchange, they will give us blocks. We got 5 hours to do this. I mean, we're already gonna do that, so I guess we can just do this now. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do this for the blocks. All right, Z-Opposer onto the ship. We'll send Ray as well. These will be the 2 that'll adventure now. Okay, you hop on. Actually, I wonder if I don't have to... Do I have to keep making them enter their spacesuit, or can I just have them walk in and they'll automatically swap to their suit when they arrive? Let's find out. Let's dock at... This other point. We haven't done this one. All right. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. Let's save the game. Just in case something bad happens, and let's go exploring. Okay, so they do put on their suits automatically. Good. I don't have to do it. I don't have to keep manually doing this. Okay. Ah, bugs. Pull you back real quick. Ray's holding the line. Let's have Ray stand behind Z-Opposer. We need to get some armor at some point. Thing exploded instantly. Oh, Z-Opposer's getting shot. He's getting bit. Minor injuries, you'll be fine. Okay. Okay, we'll have Z-Opposer stand there. I'm gonna have Ray explore this, what appears to be the water purification room. Or some kind of energy room. It's the power room. Okay, I got it. We explore there. I'm gonna have you explore this real quick. Oh, that's a lot of bugs. Oh, we found an incendiary grenade launcher too. Okay, we'll grab that in a second. We gotta worry about this. Oh no! Z-Opposer's weapon jammed mid-combat. Okay. Alright, not ideal. You grab that real quick. You explore this one. There's a lot of things on this. Okay, you have carry that with you. I'm not gonna have you make that primary. Asking to die. I don't want Ray running around with an explosive grenade launcher. Did he regret everything yet? I didn't regret anything. I'm doing pretty good, I think. Ooh, data logs. Oh, there's lore. Oh my goodness, there's lore in this. Okay. The apocalypse. All right, we'll read that later. Or I'll read it on my own time. Unless you really want me to read it for some reason. Okay. Yeah, what do you mean this game has lore? Okay. What are the injuries? Can they still function? A little tired. Yeah, they'll be fine. Okay, we did it. Oh, let's undraft everyone and... So, how do I do this? So, I need to move... Okay, so this is automatically transferred. That's fine. And then I'll select everything else. And those will go to me. Okay, perfect. So this mission should be mostly completed at this point. That's going to the other one. Let's get that taken care of. So they'll hopefully haul over there in due time. Havel's here, but maybe that should be okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think this worked out pretty well. Did we give them what they needed? Okay, yeah, so now it's shuttling over there. Perfect. Excellent. So, thank goodness a lot of the manual transfer of items for completing a mission is automatic. Otherwise, I think I'd go insane. Let's grab all the exotic and basic ore as well, so now we can process that. And then over here, salvage the entire thing. We have enough water. As long as we have enough water to survive, we can salvage forever. Okay. Perfect. And then this entire thing will just fall apart bit by bit, and it's gonna be perfectly fine. I think we really just need more people. I really want to have more, I guess, crew members. I don't know what the right word is now. There's probably a new term, but I need more. I need more workers. We don't have enough. Progress demands more sacrifices. That's what we need. We need more workers for more progress. Okay, so we should probably just grab the rest of this while we're at it. Yeah, whole scrap is fine, and just probably those two are like the main important ones. They need to avoid making the same mistakes. What does that mean? Would you like to trade or what? What do they have? Okay, so they're willing to sell. We can sell fruits at a markup. They'll give us, how much food do I have? I have 10 days worth of food. Okay, thank goodness it actually tells me how many days worth of food I have. That's fine. We'll grow more. I mean, Rimworld has a lot of lore too, but Rimworld's way of showing you the lore is you kind of need to read. You need to read Tynan's Rimworld lore doc that you can access through the main menu, right? Versus this one where it's like it's kind of showing you in the game. I think Rimworld also kind of has a lot of like, what's the word? Environmental storytelling in a way. It's also kind of, instead of having like a dedicated, here's exactly what happened type of plot. That's kind of, you know, neat too. I appreciate both ways of approaching the storytelling in this genre of colony sim builders. I will say, like, the lack of music is kind of weird. Like, there's barely any music, and I know I have the music on. I did not turn it off for sure. It's just very quiet. Oh wait, here, constant. There's an interval. I want a constant. I don't want any gaps in my music. Let me have it 24/7. I've actually been listening to a lot of music recently since I turned my phone into an MP3 player. I've been going through all my favorite soundtracks. I think I mentioned this yesterday too. But right now it's I'm going through the entire Has Been Hotel soundtrack for some reason. I actually do like that stuff a lot. Could be worse. I need to find other soundtracks that I might like. I need more entertainment to keep myself happy. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, that's fine. We're still super low on... Oh, we don't even have tech blocks anymore. That's unfortunate, but I have no tech scrap that I can use. Okay, so here is our grow field. Okay, so I think what it was you want to put down a... We're going to move the water collector here. And then I need to put a thermal regulator. And then we can start growing either fruits or... Let's see. We can grow fruits, root veggies, or nuts. I think we just grow fruits. You need botany 4. I don't think we have anyone with botany 4. No, so in that case, we can grow at most root veggies. It's fine. If we can afford it. Yes, Infinity, why are we throwing things at me? I haven't done anything wrong. We're fine. We're alive. We're not dead. We just need more people. Why is this literally Havel needs to poop? Is that why that sign is there? Why is there a debuff called you shat your pants? Why? Why do I need to know that? Alright. Thanks, game, for telling me information I definitely didn't need to know. Maybe we need more toilets. It might just be for just the lulz. I don't know. This game's got some interesting decisions. Oh, there's also some stuff here. Let's grab that. It's in space. Is there anything else in space that we need? This thing still needs to be salvaged. There's also some basic ore there. Not really, though. It's like one. Grab it while we're at it. Alright. The Master Pew Pew has arrived. They have no missions for us. That's fine. We could give medical service. If we give... So we could do this and these three would be kind of knocked out for a couple hours and then they'll be tended to, but I don't think I can afford that. I think we just need to keep working. I saw that the temperature that you're dealing with, which is absolutely insane. I can't believe the Philippines is basically the surface of the sun made real. I don't know how you survive that. I definitely couldn't survive it. I'm too weak. There's so many walking potatoes in the world you're on. Oh, yeah. You want to know something? You know what's really funny about the lore of the Lalafells? I'm pretty sure there's like some lore in there about how I think one of the monsters, the Gobus, kind of eat them because they look like potatoes or something like that. Is rolling blackout soon fun? Ah, yes, the Filipino temperature electricity rationing. Is it because there's no gas either? Oh, we are growing crops now. Ooh. All right, we're getting crops in due time. Perfect. We will grow many potatoes. We may not be able to grow other things, but we'll at least have our potatoes. There we go. Your power structure just sucks? Oh, okay. You know what? That's fair enough. Congratulations, Philippines. You somehow managed to have bad infrastructure. And you can see we're like stripping this apart and it's kind of nice. Oh man, 3 people are out here working around the clock. While Ray stays behind, I guess, on the ship, just kind of trying to figure out what she wants to do. Does she really not have any jobs? What can you not do? You can't pilot. There's nothing to do. There's no botany to do. Okay, ultra low. Can you not research? Okay. Oh, here we go. Now we can research. Okay, let's research the learning computer. So now this should give Ray something to do. There we go. She slaps her hands at the keyboard and makes funny research blocks, I guess. I don't know how this works. I guess we'll see. Why is your power structure owned by the Chinese? That's the real question. Oh, you know what? I get. You know what? I get it. You know why? The Philippines, Manila especially, every time I read about the Manila, I'm just like, how is this a city that exists where there's like no major public transportation systems and their solution is just, why don't we just add more highways? Like, that's actually just insanity. Actually insanity made real. Manila is a bit of a, I don't want to say it's a disaster, but it's a bit of a mess, you know? I can't be too mean, I guess. I have to be kind of nice. Although I really want to be mean about it. Your country, the Philippines, is struggling a little bit with their being sane. Okay. This thing actually did convert a lot of stuff, which is kind of nice. Yeah. Actually, I should be checking the temperature. Yeah, let's look at the temperature. What about air quality? That's not too bad. Like, the entire ship is generally fine, except for this room, but that's a different problem. Yeah, and then we are shooting down the little asteroids that are coming our way as well, so that's good. Okay, there we go. So this is how we're making the research points that will then be used to make this research thing. Great. I think Ray's almost done here. Just the infrastructure scrap. It's always the scrap. I guess it's because you're technically stripping down the entire exterior, right? All the walls. Yeah, look at all those walls. That's why. It's literally, we're here to just break it down. Take out all the doors. Yeah. It's gonna take some time, but we need it. You had the choice to not play Greg Tech. Maybe, I don't know if anyone's still playing in the Minecraft server. Maybe I should just convert it to Greg Tech New Horizons. Terra Firma Greg Modern. I don't think anyone's gonna play it, but it'd be really funny. Or I could convert it to Zomboid whenever... You know, Zomboid's still not in Build 42 stable. I heard, like, they actually did an update recently for an unstable where they added more animations, but they still will not make it the stable variant. Which I guess is fine, but it's like everyone's waiting for stable, but I think before they commit to playing on B42 for long-term runs. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Like, I just want to wait. Do TFG. The thing with TFG is that, like, the first 3 hours, if not the first 5 to 10 hours, you're a caveman. You're not gonna be able to do anything. And full send you create mod with the funny aeronautics. Oh god, I know. I saw the new create stuff and it actually looks really cool. Like, that'll be like the one reason why I'm like vaguely interested. Can I queue up stuff? Let's do basic entertainment as well. We need entertainment. Yeah, like I'd be interested in trying it out. Oh my god, the potatoes grew really quickly. Ooh. Okay. Look at all those potatoes and carrots and all the other stuff that people normally eat when they need to be that type of person. All right, I think we should probably get out of here. I think we've salvaged this entirely. Mostly. God, there's still more infrastructure scrap. All right, I guess we're still salvaging it. We need it. I can't say no to more scrap. Yeah. We really need more people. What do you mean micro breaches? Ooh. I think it's getting hot in this room. It's fine, keep going. Oh, the micro breaches are causing temperature fluctuations because obviously we're kind of, you know, running into problems that maybe I need to have maybe we need some lasers. Yeah, okay, so 1 point defense laser is not going to be nearly enough to deal with a lot of the stuff we're dealing with. So I think the solution is when we get more hull blocks, we'll be able to expand this out a little bit more. But yeah, here's what's happening. You see that? See that? It's gonna crash right into us, hit the wall, break some stuff. Micro breaches have to be repaired immediately. Yeah, it's not ideal. We should probably get out. It's probably not worth waiting to grab all the scrap and other derelict matter here. Grab the rubble while we're at it. Maybe we just skedaddle. I think I'd be okay just leaving. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we got a lot of what I wanted anyways. Okay, yeah, let's get out. Let us prepare for a hyper jump. Yes, everyone ready. Prepare the warm-up. We really need to figure out how to expand our capacity because, boy, we do not have enough jump capacity. The game is fine. I think it's fun. That's fine. We'll jump. We have enough water, so we can either go here with the prison station and the military alliance, or we can go up here. Let's go to this area. I'm kind of curious about the asteroid field one. Hopefully we're not running into asteroids. Okay, we'll park ourselves like right there. We need the Energinium anyways. We can use this as a time to kind of just figure ourselves out. Okay, so... Hello. I would like to talk to these guys. There is still an asteroid hazard. Okay. Will they sell me workers? Not particularly. They're willing to buy Hyperium. I think I want to hold on to mine. They have a discount on artificial meat, which is hilarious. What about here? What do we got? Okay, I think it's all because the same faction. They're not really gonna smuggle missions. Yeah, all right. I can't really buy people from there. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna grab all that, and then there's nothing on this asteroid, is it? It's just a blank asteroid. They're building something. Oh, that's right. You can build like your own space station. That's kind of sick. I think it's more like FTL meets RimWorld, which I didn't want to copy. I actually was going to make that the stream title originally, but I was like, I don't want to copy Adam versus Everything's stream title. So I didn't name it that anymore. But boy, was I really tempted to. But he beat me to it, so I can't. It was very tragic. Okay, so we're going to move this here. Just like this. And I think we put the door... Okay, so we gotta move this O2, or this gas scrubber here. And then probably wall off this section. Okay, I gotta build the wall manually. Let's get that done. We have, basically right now is just say, let's just prepare ourselves, and we're gonna add another engine, because we've been meaning to add another engine for quite some time. At the same time, we can also use this as a chance to scrap all the stuff that we've been meaning to scrap. So, lots of different things to do. We get the wall here. Try to copy this side. Actually, no, don't do that right now. Let's, I think I have enough hull parts to do this. How much would I need to add another Hyperium hyperdrive? Okay. So I can put it right next to it, right? No, it's gotta at least have one tile space. You can't put it right up against it. Okay, so I think I have to go up to here. I think would be enough space in theory. I guess we'll find out. What do you mean it's ugly? Because I can't put it right next to it? No symmetry, only suffering. I will make it symmetrical eventually. I've just been kind of... There's not a lot of space, you might have noticed. I'm kind of freewheeling this with my hopes and dreams. Yeah, we're just freewheeling this right now until we can find a way to make this a little better. Add another... I could definitely see this being like a bit of a long-term stream game. I'm not sure if people really want to see this long-term, but I'm at least having some fun with it. No, it's totally not. We need more thermal regulators. Okay, we'll put another one down. It's too hot in here because there's too much stuff happening. One of those bad boys here. Oh, it's getting too hot, actually. Come on, build this. Okay, that should fix the temperature a little bit. Why is it getting super hot? Whoa, okay. Why is the temperature getting out of control? Oh, it's the cyclical thermal radiation that's causing issues, I think. Yeah, 60 degrees Celsius. Oh my god, are we gonna die? Is it too hot? Is it too spicy? I can try to build another one, but I think it's the gosh, yeah, it's is it just spiraling out of control? Oh, it is spiraling out of control. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need all of you to override, and we have to have you work right now. 6 hours, repair everything, build everything we need to fix this up. Okay, so our power is failing. Temperature is recovering slowly. Okay, unable to sleep. That's fine. You're not allowed to sleep. We need to keep working around the clock until this is all repaired. What is causing the temperature fluctuations? We're on backup power 2. Yeah, what's causing the issue? Hold on. What is causing the cascading failures? Hold on. Let's see if we can identify what's happening. Okay. I think it's a cyclical thermal radiation. I think it's just forcing us to use up way more power than we actually can afford. Maybe we just bail out What if we just leave? It's 75? If we just set everyone to maintenance, and how do I set a temporary everyone has to do maintenance like right now type deal? What is well, I don't know what's causing the temperature problem. This temperature spike. What could be causing it? I think it's just legitimately the I think the thermal regulators are just overburdened. Backup power again. Do I need to put another one? What if I put a third one? Another one also over here. I'm just gonna put a bunch of them here until maybe we can stabilize the temperature and maybe fix it up, but until that happens, I think there's a very high chance we're gonna die. Okay, so Ray's dying. She just has to sleep on her spacesuit. It's too hot anyways, that's fine. Priority is to make sure we don't die. 74, so it's not fixing it. Because there's not enough power, is there? Yeah, so something's generating way too much heat, and I cannot mitigate it. I think it's that cyclical thermal radiation that's causing issues. Yeah, it's a very high thermal radiation in the sector. I think we just have to leave. We just gotta get out of here now. I don't care. Just go. Just gotta get ready now. Leave. I don't care. Just go. We just gotta go. It's starting to fix itself, but I'd rather just not risk being here anymore. Yeah. I think that was the correct call. 'Cause, like, the more I thought about it, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's that thermal radiation that it's complaining about. It's our destination. We'll go there later. Let's go park here real quick and just tend to lick our wounds. There is nothing in this sector. It is definitely a sector that exists. Okay. There we go. Oh, there's still more thermal radiation, but maybe it's slowing down and becoming less painful now. 46, 33. It's kind of self-correcting a bit by bit, but it's still nasty. Crew's in danger. Some of it has, yeah. This is fine, but I think our oxygen buildings are also having a bit of an issue. I don't, like, what else am I supposed to do? How many thermal regulators do you need? I put so many. This is 30. Maybe this area. Is it this thing? Is the temper generator just that temperature crazy? Let's put another one here for the time being. Oh, I forgot this room also doesn't have a thermal generator, or thermal regulator. I gotta remember that's called. Thermal regulator. I keep saying generator. It's a regulator. Okay. Some of these rooms definitely need more of these things. See if we can put a few of these. Because the thing is, too, is I don't have that many of these hanging around, or the resources to put that many of them, but I'm trying. One on each side of this should be okay to help regulate that. Put one of these here as well to regulate that for now. The wall ones are probably a little less efficient than the big floor ones, but I don't think it matters much. I'll put a second regulator. Maybe that'll help mitigate the issue. Let's see here. It's still too high. It's the thermal. It's the thermal radiation, because you can see it's super high right now. So just being here is really bad. We could try to move. We'll probably just move. This area is probably too risky, because this number, or this like meter up here, like cycles up and down, and I think that's what's happening, and we're just being hit with the worst of it. So, solution: just run. Just get out. Okay, temperature seems to be stabilizing a little bit now. Still a little nasty. Anyways, let's just jump out of here. Are we ready to jump? Alright, let's skedaddle out of here. We'll go Asteroid Field 3, which is our mission objective anyways. We were meant to be here regardless. And I think there's a lot of things to do here anyways. Yeah, there's raw chemicals, there's a merchant federation, there's a asteroid. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we need to talk to these guys anyway, so we're gonna hail them, and then... Cannot repair. Okay, welcome to the Merchant Federation. I would like to... Permission to visit your ship? We don't agree to that. Ah, why? Oh, here, I can hire someone. I need 1,300 credits, which I don't have. What if I trade with them? I would like to buy a person. I would like to buy another crew member. Okay, so why don't we sell... I don't really want to sell anything. I need to make 500. What if I sell the incendiary grenade launcher? Sell incendiary grenade launcher so I can get enough to buy a person? Or is that a bad idea? Not really anything else I can sell them, I guess is the other problem. I probably should hold on to the weapon. Alright, maybe 4 people can be fine. Go to the leisure station, the drafted crew member, and a shuttle. Where's the leisure station? Is that this one? Is it this one? I guess this is it, right? Oh, it is. Look, because, yeah, look at this thing. They got arcade machines. It's basically a round 1 in space. But they're not letting me visit them right now, so we gotta find a way to make them like us more. Alright, let's see if we can find a way to make them like us. I would like to... Do I have to give them a gift? I'll give them... Oh, jeez. I'll give them... Small gift is fine. Appreciate your kind gesture. Negotiate. It's still 19%. Is there any way to make this any higher? How am I supposed to complete this mission if I can't let them... If I can't get any closer? You know what I mean? Anyways, our temperature seems to have stabilized after that entire disaster that almost broke us down completely. We cannot repair our engines, by the way, because we do not have access to tech blocks, which we can only get from tech scrap at a very, very low rate. Oh, visiting is allowed now. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna send someone over there. Let's send, Oh my gosh, yeah, they were dying. Let's send Havel over there. Alright, we're gonna send Havel to go travel over here and just say hello. We'll dock at the airlock. It's probably fine. Alright. Exit. And then let's have Havel... How do I put away your weapon? You don't need your weapon. There we go. Seek out the star... we need to talk to the former Pathfinder. He's somewhere on here. Is it Saul? Saul Kane. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Saul Kane. You find the former Pathfinder wandering around the station in drunken daze. Do I know you? No. Oh, you Sheridan, you found me. What now? I wish to become a Pathfinder. The beacon thingy. Well, it's your funeral. That's why I ran shuttle, got out of here. The rogue bots were tearing up the holes. Anyways, got through the old Pathfinder, got the coordinates to your ship. Okay, so we gotta go to the coordinates and deal with the robots. We gotta go to the Wukong cusp. Okay. Alright, well, we can send Havel back. Yeah, let's send Havel back now. Alright. So we'll dock right back in here. And now the main thing we gotta do is figure out how to go to the Wukong cusp, which is the new destination, which is where? Over here. So we gotta go to this node and travel. But while we're here, why don't we just kind of farm up what we can, since we're gonna need all this beautiful things. Let's grab all this and grab all that, and hopefully the entire thing doesn't catch on fire again. But we are short 1 entire engine. As much as I want to buy someone, I think it's better to just buy the tech blocks that I need. Probably have no choice. All right, I would like to trade. They sell tech blocks? They do. Okay, so how much do I have? I would like to buy 2 of these. In exchange, I will give them 1 incendiary grenade launcher. And... They can also have... 1 energenium. It's fine. Because I need the tech blocks more than anything else. Because the tech blocks is what helps us build the engines that I've been kind of missing. So with this built, we should be able to build, well, more of this, and that'll be fine. While we're scrapping, and there we go. Goldenrod's also getting better at mining. Skills kind of go kind of high. I'm really not sure what the max number is, but I guess every character's got like a max level that they can reach. Yeah, like Havel will never have any mining skill. I think it's based off of your occupation and your traits. Like, I just realized Zeopozer's Bloodlust, so is Ray, Havel's a Wimp, Goldenrod's Talkative. Yeah, get some variety in there. We got some potatoes that are almost fully grown, so this should fix our food problem. We have 6 days worth of food. I need those potatoes to grow faster. I don't really want to go acquire more random foods, but I guess we'll work with what we can get. Okay, I'm gonna let the game run at... Probably gonna let the game run at like 3x speed while I go use the restroom real quick. I think we're in a good spot to just let the game run in the background while I acquire things, right? I will be right back. You can gawk at how beautiful our little starship is. The very unsymmetrical thing that is driving people absolutely insane, I know. Don't worry, I'll make it look better eventually. It's just gonna look bad for now. It's only temporary. It's always temporary, as I say. Alright, I'll be right back. Has it always been that... like that? Oh, I swear it used to be a little more... There we go, that's probably better, right? Okay, I'll be right back. Science fails this yet. I forgot to mention this, but yeah, technically, what's the saying? Science and technology sufficiently advanced enough is indistinguishable from magic. It's kind of the same. It's kind of true when you think about it. If you went back in time and you showed, you know, medieval peasant a gun and you just, you know, pointed it at someone and then the person exploded, they would be very, very spooked by it. It's like, oh my god, you're a witch. You have the power to kill someone by pointing at them. Insane. How do you do that? Yeah. Kinda crazy when you consider it like that. Hyperstick chamber. Item fabricator sounds like that would be useful, right? Advanced assembly. Metal refinery probably is useful. Okay, so this will allow us to turn raw materials into an advanced form. Base metals and noble metals can turn into electronics components, so we probably want to get metal refining next. That sounds incredibly important. Okay, so now our pawns are... what's the term for these people? It's not pawns. It's got to be another word for them, right? What is the term that this game wants us to use, if not pawns? Also, I'm going to put a table here. I'm going to move this. We're going to try to put a new table here just to kind of make things a little bit better, I think, for our living conditions. There we go. Yeah, move those around. Let's get rid of this one here as well. And then we're going to put in, finally, a way for our dear crew members to have entertainment. We gotta figure out where it went. Where'd it go? Oh, I guess I just realized I could have just made personal entertainment this whole time. I didn't have to go through the effort of making a jukebox or arcade. Yeah, I could have been doing this the whole time. I guess we'll put a jukebox here. Yeah, sure, why not? They can eat, they can listen to some tunes, right? I just realized this room is not nearly big enough for the tables that I want to put in. If I put a table here, I think it blocks off a lot of this area. You can't walk behind. That's the kind of thing that I'm realizing that made this design a little janky and not ideal. That's fine, as long as we have enough tech blocks, and we have no tech blocks, and no infra blocks either. All right, maybe we just leave. I think we got almost everything anyways, so there's not really a point to staying here. Don't really need to trade. We just need one more person, but I can't really get one from them. They have one crew member for hire, but I would need 1,100. Can I afford that? Can I afford the food? I don't think I can afford the food cost, actually. Yeah, I can't afford the food cost. In fact, we should probably buy some vegetables just in case. We need food anyways. My 2 vegetables, I'll sell them a... Sell them a single energinium for 2 sets of potatoes. At least gives us a little bit of extra food since our crops haven't fully grown yet. We just need just enough to survive until we can proceed. But we will leave here soon. There's no reason for us to stay here much longer. Did we trade it yet? I think we did, right? So we should have the materials, I think. Oh, we have to wait until daytime. I will say overall, I think this game is fun. I need to point out I did not get this game for free. I bought this because it was on sale. They put the game on pretty hefty discount for like 40% off because of the whole, hey, we're out of early access, come on by. So I was like, all right, that's good enough for me. And so that's why I picked it up. I think that was a pretty good price for what you're getting here. This ore processor is working overtime. I think we probably need to figure out what we're gonna do with this at some point. I don't really need that there. All right, let's get out of here. We got everything. All right, so we're gonna prepare for a hyper jump to the next spot. Okay. Yes, why are we scaring me? What did I do? I hope we have enough carrying capacity for all of this now. We do. All right, let's go hop away. Okay, we need to seek out the HSS Wicked Bird and recover that beacon. Pathfinder, I am Colonel Estera Marinescu, the fleet's head of security. From the sound, there's a rogue bots aboard the Wicked Bird. Arm yourselves and prepare to encounter hostiles. Okay. You're also welcome to salvage the Wicked Bird and anything on it. Okay, cool. And there's no time limit. I will do this for coins. Alright. We could go to this field, or I could just jump straight to our destination, which I think we will. We'll just start making our way to over here. There's a derelict. We might as well explore it before we continue on. Alright. I like derelicts, because there's always fun things to be had. And finally, there's no more stupid asteroids hanging around this causing problems. Oh my god, there's space food. Let's collect all the space food and artificial meat. Also grab the fertilizer while we're at it. And then after we grab that, we can go in there and explore. Time to send Zeoposer once more into the breach. Why are you feeling minor discomfort? How are you enjoying 14? I guess let me ask that question. I hope you're having fun with it. Like, I enjoy 14 a lot, so I'm just curious if you're having good fun. Oh, we need lights increase comfort for your crew. A way to check how much light we have? What is the color? Why is it red? I am kind of curious, like, why parts of the ship is red. That's super odd. We had a light here just so it's not so dark. That's probably what we need. Probably put another light here. Just make it look kind of nice. You're still not sure, TBH? I mean, that's fair. I was just kind of curious. Take your time with the game and just enjoy it at your own comfortable pace. Alright. We got 6 days worth of food. We have potatoes that are basically grown. So who's our crop specialist? Okay, so Ray's our crop specialist. So we're gonna get Zeoposer. So when they wake up, we're gonna send Zeoposer and others. Yeah, these guys actually don't need that much sleep, surprisingly. Things to be repaired, but I don't know if we have the parts for it. Due to needing info blocks. Alright, Zeoposer, get ready to go over there. Okay, we're gonna have you hop in. And let's also have Goldenrod hop in as well. Alright, we should have 2 people on here, and then we're gonna have them fly over to this one, and let's explore the SGS Blood Lily. Is it? Oh, that you feel like you're loving too fast? You don't think you're gonna... No, honestly, you're fine. The leveling slows down at some point. The game, like, the first class you level up is always gonna be a little slow, but it'll get a little faster over time. Oh, there's a lot of these things here. Can we kill them fast enough? Oh my gosh. Goldenrod's already pretty badly injured. Can you survive collar bites and chronic wounds? You'll probably be fine. You're not bleeding to death, so you'll probably be okay. Oh, you are actually losing health. You'll be fine. But yeah, no. I think you're leveling at a perfectly fine pace. If anything, you're probably just take your time. Don't feel like you're in a rush. That shotgun is doing so much effort, putting in so much work. Okay. Keep pushing in. Another room in here. Let's go here. Oh, more lore scraps for the lore nerds who want to see lore. Can you explore this? Actually, we'll have you grab that. I'm gonna have Zeoposer come over here instead. I want Zeoposer to keep exploring. What is this thing? Why are there big bugs? That's not a bug, is it? Crouch. Actually, just another one. Can you kill this fast enough? Okay, we may need to pull back. We might not be able to clear this immediately. Jeez. Hey, how about you don't need to crouch anymore? Oh boy. These two work together. Maybe I need like 3 people in these. These fights are getting a little heavier than I was anticipating. I don't know what that is. We gotta kill it though, right? Pretty sure we do. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. This is okay. We gotta run. Yeah, we're out of here. All right, just run back, run back, run back. Okay. Okay. That's a little scarier than I had anticipated. Let's run back. Well, Let's lick our wounds and then we'll return. Maybe we need to pull out the grenade launchers. I know we have them sitting around somewhere. Yeah, I think we're gonna need an explosive grenade. I'll probably have Ray take the grenade launcher, honestly. Yeah, let's give her a grenade launcher. I want to have her have a special primary. It's not a primary. What is this? Oh, it's a weapon attachment. Attaches to a rifle. I don't have a rifle. Okay, so that's actually completely useless then. Great. I should have sold it. The problem is I only have one medical bed, so I guess Goldenrod's gonna be the one who needs more tending, so that's probably fine. It should be okay. It's not that big of a deal. As long as they get work done. Say about the spacesuit. Who's got their spacesuit still on? Is it too hot now? Everything is clean. We got... That's fine. Okay, so I think we're okay. Once we get more... Basically, my next goal is once we get more hull parts, I would like to extend by adding one more engine here so it's balanced, and then we're gonna make a new area for all the processing as part of the workshop area. Somewhere down here is probably correct. I'm gonna expand out similar to this, and then we can put all the ore processors and whatnot in that general vicinity, and it'll probably make this give us a lot more materials that we need. We got enough power. Oh jeez, what is this? Call me crazy. Nah, that's fine. I don't really care right now. We'll look at that later. We do need to get more energinium. I am running out of power. We got 16 days worth of electricity, so hopefully the rest of this thing will have some. What do you mean? Oh yeah, you're unable to sleep. You need to sleep to remove your spacesuit. That's fine. Maybe sleep. Tend to your injuries. Lick your wounds. Why do you keep getting up to do work? Z-Poser just does not want to sleep. Z-Poser wants to work. Rest. Sleep. Sleep for at least an extra 2 hours. There we go. Let him rest. We'll be fine after that. So let's see, how bad is the injuries? Hawker bites, crawler bites, have they been bandaged up? I don't think we can forcibly bandage up these injuries, which is the other annoying thing. I keep thinking it's like RimWorld where you can do that, but you can't, not here. I don't think that does anything, yeah. What does this do? Okay, is that just making sure... Oh, it's swapping who's in the bed. Because I guess Ray was injured of something too? No, I don't know. Draft. You can use that bed. Z-Opposer, we're gonna have you use this bed. It's probably better for you. Perfect. Okay, so now Z-Opposer's injuries have been tended to. He'll be fine. Just takes a while to make them go away. Crawler bites kind of suck, but he'll be okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this game overall. I think what I'll do is I'll probably put a poll on Discord. Are people liking the game? Would they like to see more? And that's kind of gonna be my vibe. And we'll see what people are thinking. I definitely want to clean this up though. Like, this entire thing is just a mess. Like, this entire area is not ideal. All right. Ray got rejected. Huh. Alright, this should be fine. I just realized Hal's got 120 HP. That's pretty nutty. Painkillers, ate too much, crawler bites, minor discomfort. Okay. And we did get our potato harvest. Alright, let's go explore. We're gonna have Z-Opposer and Ray be the ones to hop in this time. And you know what? Could bring Havel along as well. Sure, let's bring Havel. Alright, so it'll just be Goldenrod on the ship for now, but we gotta take care of this thing. I want this thing to die. No, let's dock on the other side. Since we already know what's over here, let's dock over here. I'm sure this will be fine. Alright. Fly on over as we explore the ruins of this once great vessel. Have you lead the front. I'm gonna have Havel check out the northern front. Ray will push in this way. Z-Opposer will move in this way. I'm sure it'll be okay. Okay. I think all that's left is that really big guy, that big bug. Yeah, I think all that's left is the big bug. Is there a way for us to like navigate around it, or is oh okay? So can we spread out? We gotta kill this. Okay, so it's oh my gosh, oh that does a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna have Ray just distract it. All right, Ray, hold the line. You're distracting it. Okay. Not too bad. You got slashed by a hauler. That's what it's called. Okay. Let's salvage this entire thing. What do we got? Select everything but the human meat. So, space food, energy cells, some more food, water, and hyperfuel, which is fine. I did not realize there was another unit of fuel we had to manage. Okay, let's salvage, well, just everything, basically. Yeah, alright, shouldn't take too long. Alright, we're gonna let the game run in full speed. Once we salvage this, we'll hop on out of here. The military alliance would like to talk. Okay, sure. You've been selected for routine inspection. Sure, come on in. We got nothing to hide. We're honorable, good people. I just realized, how does this actually look? Oh yeah, you can see the cannon. I need to add more weapons. Can I add another one? Let's see. I think, oh, because I put the stupid lab here. I really designed this very incorrectly. I need to add more hallways. Maybe 2 tile-wide hallways would have been the better thing. Oh my gosh, another one. Do they also want to inspect my gear? All right, someone want to go over there and talk to them? Can you provide immediate resource support? They want 3 energy cells. I can't afford that. I'm sorry. I need the energy cells. All right, they're okay with that. They're not... Oh, just kidding. They're unhappy. I hope they don't attack me for my energy cells. I can't afford to be attacked. I need them. I need my energy. Okay. I think the problem, too, is that salvaging takes a while. I think it's because you can only do it as fast as, depending on how many pod hangers you have. I have 3. Which is fine. It's functional at the very least. I definitely want to move this ore processor out of the way. I don't like where it's standing. Alright, we'll let the game rest real quick. But yeah, I think overall this has been just a fun experience. It is a little slower than I think some of the other ones, but I think for a long-term game that some people would play, this would be fun. I'm not sure if I will. I think it was kind of fun as like a cool, let's try it out and see how I feel about it. Worst comes to worst, we'll maybe put it on the docket and be like, all right, are people interested? And that's kind of how I'll approach it. Yeah, it's fine. Get the must that people go out. We're seeing a lot of the same ships swinging by, which I appreciate. It adds a little bit of texture to the game. That's right. Go disassemble everything. Go, my dear workers. Havel's doing it. Actually, were we researching anything? There we go. Metal refinery. Okay. Advanced disassembly lets us disassemble all this other stuff for other things. I don't really care about that. Industry 2. Production speed up. Micro weavers allow us to make what? Fabrics. Chemical refinery allows us to turn chemicals into other things. Energy refinery. Flip energenium into energy rods, which is probably better. Okay, so what do we actually want? Robotics? Oh, you can use robots to automate things on your thing. A hamster flybot. Oh, that's kind of cute. You can have robots do your work for you. I like that a lot, actually. That's kind of adorable. Let's build a autopsy table. It's probably fine. And then we'll do fibers next. Yeah, that's actually cute. I like that a lot. Okay, available jobs. That's fine. We know there's a lot of work. The comfort is still the thing that's like throwing me off. Yeah, some areas are nice and comfortable. That's fine. There's not a lot of dedicated leisure space on the ship. We probably need to add some dedicated leisure rooms. And that should be fine, yeah, because you can see they're still trying to harvest this entire thing. That's the thing, though, like, dismantling a ship is a multi-day task, and I have to make sure we track our food. I forget, did you say you played this before, Ranu? I'm pretty sure Immortals played this. I think Immortal recommended this at some point, too. And I was like, yeah, eventually. And here I am. Maybe we need to make we need another grow bed, I think. The problem is I don't have that much fertilizer, so I need to at least pay attention to how much fertilizer I'm using. You have played this? Have you made it to the end? Look at that. Yeah, see, they're having fun. They're just vibing to the music. Which is cute. Alright, another ship is coming in. That's fine. I guess one turn is like 7 hours, I guess. I'm not really sure how that determines the turn length. Ah, well, I guess you have a reason to play it now that the full release is here, right? Totally how that works. Is this still the only thing I have? This Energenium power generator? I will need to make another one at some point. Using all the power available. Are we actually maxing out our power expenditures? We are actually burning through all of our power expenditures. Maybe we need... It's eating up all the power. I don't know anymore. I'm just going straight off of vibes. Like, this entire thing is just vibes-based ship finagling. Alright, what do we got here? This ostrich has no missions, can have healing. We could heal everyone for 35 credits. Or just let them suffer for a bit. They have a discount on root vegetables. I could use the infra blocks, but I don't really have anything I can sell them is the other problem. The only thing that's worth selling is the explosive grenade launcher rifle attachment, but I kind of want to keep that for when we do get a rifle. When do we get invaded? I think I remember seeing somewhere that, like, your ship can get invaded too, right? I think they'll attack through, like, the airlocks or something. I vaguely remember reading hearing something about that. Okay. So far, so good. It's almost done. Yeah, it's just all the infrastructure, which is good. We need the infrastructure scrap anyways. There's got to be a way to automate this too. I think eventually you can automate this device, which is what matters a lot. I guess we'll probably do soft scrap while we're at it too. We don't really have any rubble either. The other thing I would like to know is if there's a third device that I can put here. I want to put more windows. It is kind of nice having windows. It just feels, you know, appropriate. And the window in the toilet is not there. I guess it's fine. But I do, like I said, I like how you can see above, like, where different aspects of your ship are. Like, oh, here's the ore crusher thingy. That's nice. All right, so our next destination is we need to go here. There is a derelict, scannable mission objective. Okay. I really want to at least rip this apart. Hold on. We're almost done, I think, so... Let's see here. How much more does this have? How badly do I need the infra scrap? Is it worth sending more people over here to keep ripping it apart? Maybe. Actually, I also was considering trying out that Memoriopolis city builder that you had mentioned, because I saw that and I was like, this looks pretty. But it seems like you're just building zones. I wanted to play I also was considering playing the old Frostpunk game, because I tried playing Frostpunk 2 the other day, and something about it just feels wrong. Frostpunk 2 just feels wrong. I want to see if the new DLC will maybe make me change my mind, but it doesn't have that same feeling that the first one did, you know what I mean? It doesn't catch me the same way. I think that's all the bits and pieces we need to rip from this, right? I guess the extra desks over there. Oh, that's the other thing we need to build. We need to build a learning table. We do need to expand the ship out a decent chunk. You're playing it right now? Well, are you having fun playing it, I guess? Alright, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna hop away from here. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything else here worth grabbing. Alright, let's get ready to hyper jump. Prepare to hyper jump. Let's go. Let's go see what's in the other side. Well, you know, let's go deal with this quest line. Alright, I would like to jump over to this sector. God, this is a very big map. Let's go here. Okay. We gotta go to the Wicked Bird and go rip it apart. Alright. We know there's robots on there. I don't think I can shoot at this thing. It's a PDW anyways. I don't think we have access to anything heavier than that. Yeah, we only have access to point defense weapons, which makes sense. Okay, so how do we even want to approach this? We'll approach it on the next day. We have food. That's fine. There's a bunch of space water that we can grab as well. There's actually a lot on here. Wow. Look at all that cool stuff that they have that I don't have access to because I haven't researched it yet. We'll research it eventually. Alright, what time is it? I just need to keep an eye on the clock so that Ray doesn't get mad at me for streaming too long. I would also like to move these, the shuttle and the pod hangers somewhere else at some point too. It's just kind of there for now just because I don't have anywhere else to dump them. I have not actually had a chance to expand the ship in quite some time. Alright, let's get ready. You know what you're gonna say? It's or just an alternate branch on the Bird Girl family tree. What do you mean they're on the alternate branch of the Bird Girl family tree? They're not bird girls, they're like lizard girls and lizard boys. Get Havel here too. Let's get 3 in here. While we're doing that adventure, I want to expand over here a little bit. Let's add the hull. This is 8 deep. Okay, so at least I know it's lined, so we just go 8 deep. And then we can just kind of... There's this nice little grid over here. Okay, we'll expand out here. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do 8 deep and we'll go here and we'll see how that looks. Okay. Alright, who's ready to go explore this derelict? Save the game just in case something bad happens. I really hope you enjoyed the plot line of 14 though. It's so much fun. It is really fun. And I know basically everyone's excited for the new expansion to come out. I definitely am one of those people. As soon as I finish the current expansion's plot line, which I know people have been kind of telling me I need to hurry up and finish it. The post-patch quest. Oh boy. Oh no, Havel's getting shot. That is surprisingly durable. Oh, close there. Let's move in. Ooh, these robots are durable. Oh, there's another one. Push up. Combat's fairly simple, so it's not super scary, but again, only having pistols is a little rough. I'll have Ray check here real quick, and we'll have Z-Poser push in here. Ah, look at this very wonderful looking hospital. It's sad. Oh, hello. Shoot this down. Ooh, the explosion damage. Right. Let's go here. What do we got? There's a derelict down there, too. Let's check down this whole corridor before we do anything else. Havel go in there. Z-Poser go in there. Okay, let's get these 2 back into the front here. I think we'd have to space hop over. You check in here. Alright, you check here. So far, so good, although we may need to retreat back. Can't believe that Pathfinder left this beautiful thing behind. I guess it did get destroyed, so... Oh, right, we gotta check their O2 levels. A way to check their O2 levels? Not really. Oh, I think it's that blue bar, so as long as that bar remains blue, we're fine. Okay, have a good night, Garm. Thanks for swinging by, comrade. Hopefully you are able to have fun with the Final Fantasies. Let's go over here. I'm gonna explore this corridor. Probably like the last area. There's probably another big old guy in here. We'll have Z-Poser lead from the front. Ray's on a hobble. She's kind of injured pretty badly. Ooh. Let's see. Pick that up. You pick up that data log. We found a weapon attachment. Okay. You put that in your pocket, and then I guess move here too. There's like a meal here that I can't grab. I don't know why we can't grab that meal. There we go. Oh, it's credits. Okay. All right. Here's the last room. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay, so let's go grab... There's 3 androids, and there should have been a plot device that we needed to grab. Already done this. Acquire the Pathfinder beacon module, which is probably something here. Salvage everything. Okay. Alright, we'll just grab everything and we'll see. Okay, I've completed all the scenario hints and now you're on your own. Build a fleet, gather your crew to carry between the stars. Whether you become heroes or villains as you struggle to survive, up to you. Chart your course. Okay, so basically it says you've completed the introduction story. Good luck. Well, I think we done pretty good so far. I don't know where this beacon is, which is the main thing I gotta find. I didn't see the beacon anywhere. Unless I missed it completely. I do kind of like this. Like, there's nice benches. Oh, it's that thing. We gotta grab that. Z-poles are still here, right? Can you grab this real quick? Yeah, I want this. Alright, you have this. Now you can salvage this entire thing. Cool. Okay, now we're gonna undraft you. Let's get everyone back to base and be free from this. Please, someone bring the shuttle back. Don't leave the opposer there. Yeah, I completed the tutorial without reading the tutorial. Exactly. We did it myself. I am so good at video games, right? Look at this. We're also expanding the ship in a fairly decent size right over there, so that's going to be very pretty to look at. Thankfully, this doesn't kill the oxygen levels, thank God. Can you imagine if trying to expand the ship just completely neutered the oxygen in the area? That would be really awful. And I'm running out of hull points again, that's fine. Okay, oh look, more plot, that's fine. Alright, so now we need to go back to Sleipnir 3. Where is that again? We have to go back. Sleipnir 3 is in the Alpha Sleipnir We gotta go here. We could also explore these other asteroid belts. There's a lot of resources and derelicts. We are I kinda do want to get more Hyperium. So maybe we'll go grab one of these real quick, and then after that we'll hop back around once we salvage this abomination. Salvaging is just time consuming. We really just need more people. Having more people would let us get more work done. God, really, I think I say that all the time, and then we end up in a point in the game where I cannot feed everyone. It becomes a self-perpetuating cycle of just starving to death. Yeah. Hey, look, potatoes. Okay, so you do have someone watering them and applying fertilizer. I actually don't have that infinite. I don't have an infinite amount of fertilizer, which is something I need to pay attention to at least. Okay, so I don't know what happened here, but this I think did get built, but it's not the way I wanted it to be built. I think this needs to be. I think there was a wall here, so we're gonna rebuild the wall. And then we definitely need to add a lot more walls back. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into like a generic production center, probably. And then that way I can kind of free up this entire center area and maybe make it a little more symmetrical. Like I said, I just kind of slapped things haphazardly, hoping that it would be fine. And, I mean, it mostly worked. It's just not ideal. Probably also move the research lab maybe back here, so I can put another point defense turret system here. And then I definitely want to move this abomination here, I think is my plan. Yeah. That way this thing is not there anymore, gives us more space, and I can put a fourth engine in this vicinity, which will make it symmetrical after many, many moons of not being symmetrical. Let's see. There's a lot to salvage. Yeah, it's going to take forever to salvage this thing. Especially with all the injuries, I forgot about that too. Ray's got brain fog from taking painkillers. Oh, decorations. All right, while we're doing this, since we might as well try to make the place pretty. We can add a green wall. Breaks up the clinical visuals and adds a nice look to rooms and hallways. Oh, actually. It attaches to this. Oh, you know what? This actually, I actually kind of like this. Why don't we add some nice greenery into the ship, like in this corridor? We can pretend that it's giving nice oxygen into this. Yeah, we can pretend it's like oxygenating the this hallway, and then I'll put in a decorative screen. I don't know. Here. You can't fully remember yesterday, but you think you got to talk about one to Japan and Hoi 4 and Tech USA. Yes, I said you have to probably act super early, like 39 or something like that, to prevent the US from, you know, turning on like their war engine. You have to attack the US before the war engine goes off, and that's kind of the biggest hurdle that you might run into. And we can't make any more meals. Oh, we shouldn't make food out of monster meat. Let's not allow that. Whoa, what's that? An alien parasite spawned. What does that mean? Hello? There's an alien parasite somewhere on board. What does that mean? How do we find this alien parasite? Is it just something that we attack when we find it? Imagine two main resources you need steel and oil. I mean, that's to be fair. If you're Japan, you're always gonna run out of oil. Yeah, the game's fun. Someone's gonna get chest bursted for sure. I just don't know who. Yeah. Oh, chest bursting. No. Wrong kind of chest bursting. I think one of the alien corpses we brought on had a parasite on it, and that's probably the main issue. So I need to find a way to deal with that problem now too. But I don't know where this parasite would be. I guess we'll find, when we find it, we'll deal with it. Can't make meals anymore. We are out of fruits. Compensate for missing ingredients. We have 8 days worth of food. We just don't have any fruits left. We're basically we're subsisting on potatoes and root veggies for now. Yeah. Okay, we can make fibers. We have autopsy table. Why don't we bake botany 2 to make a CO2 producer? Because I guess if you put enough CO2 in a room, you can forcibly make the plants grow faster. That's totally how it works, right? Okay, that's fine. Let them do their work. Just build this, that's fine. It makes them happy. Because I guess looking at the dreary gray walls of a ship will drive a man insane. A starfarer cannot accept such drab conditions. They'll be sad. If you make them happy, they'll work better, I guess. Yeah, look at this. Look at the opposer's mood. Energetic, good leisure space. That's right. Okay. Where's this parasite? I don't want a parasite to kill my characters when I'm not paying attention. I don't want to deal with chest bursts. I think they probably can chest burst, is my guess. I also don't want to test that. Like, I really do not want to be the one to be like, so are they gonna chest burst? I don't know. I don't want to know. It's not my position to know. Okay, we also gotta move these large power nodes. I don't like where these are positioned. I just kind of put them somewhere because I needed them to be somewhere, but I think I want to redesign a lot of this. Kind of like the hard part about like these games is when you have a starter design and you kind of have to just keep building on top of it instead of doing a full redesign. I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've ever played Japan and attacked the US because I generally try to avoid it. You could try to knock China out super fast, but it's tough. It's tough. I don't remember the exact sequence. You'd probably want to look up a video by Bittersteel and he'll probably explain how to do it. I would not be able to tell you how to do it because it's not something I've ever really done properly. This thing still has a lot of stuff we gotta transfer. Yeah, it's gonna take forever is the problem. I don't know why grabbing that stuff takes forever. But it's just a waiting game. I really should have hired a 5th person. That was my mistake. I should have hired them. We could have afforded it. Still don't know where the parasite is. I'm not seeing any visual wrong thing. So let's move the ore processor over here. I do not want that. It's fine. Yeah, I don't want that in here anymore. It's just kind of ugly. Yeah, at least there's a lot of scrubbing going around. Okay, yeah, so let them get their food, let them get their happiness, whatever they need. We got our potato crop. I think they're not terribly happy about the meals, is the other main issue. I'm not sure if they're willing to eat anything. Like, they should be able to compensate. Rate of food is 9% fruit, 17% root veggies, 6% meat, and 7% artificial seed, nuts and seeds, but I can't grow all of that. Do they actually need a full, proper, like, everything to eat? Will they actually just not eat a meal unless it consists of everything? Oh my gosh, yeah, they will not eat a meal at all unless it consists of every ingredient. Really? Okay, so we're just gonna starve. Like, they will just not eat potatoes alone. Value's too high. If I crammed everything down to 0% for now. Okay. Okay, so I can adjust the food ratio to be like this. Will that allow them to eat a meal consisting only of potatoes? Is this how this works? Like, we actually have the other stuff too, but we have mostly potatoes. Let's see. I want to see if they'll make a meal that's just potatoes. I can't have them starving on me. Well, we'll see what happens at their break time. I think free time is when they eat anyways. So yeah, I think the game's okay with that, based on the fact that there's no more error icon over this, so we should be able to watch them hopefully make some meals. Right? Come on. What is happening here? There we go. Yeah, it's potatoes and potatoes and potatoes. It's not exciting, but it keeps them fed. I wonder if they care about meal variety. It doesn't seem like they care about meal variety. There's still so much to grab here. There's so much scrap. Oh. Crew assigned to work on derelict ships will prioritize the ship over other fleet ships. That's fine. Yeah, I want to prioritize ripping this apart. Okay, so now we have space. We could add another Hyperium hyperdrive here now that we've gotten the requisite space, which we probably will need because of our mass is getting a little high. Oh, all four of them are literally over there now. Perfect. That's what I want to see. So that'll help us scrap this as quickly as possible. Have I gotten... I know a little bit, like I said, I know some Warhammer Old World stuff, but I cannot afford, either financially or time-wise, to participate in a hobby like Warhammer the Old World, or Warhammer Fantasy, or Warhammer 40k, or Warhammer 40k, whatever the many variants of that game is. I think I would really like to, but I just legitimately do not have the time. If I was in college and I didn't become a VTuber, I absolutely would be playing those games all the time. Because, like, my local shop has, like, a Trench Crusade League, for example. But I can't participate because they always do it on the weirdest times. And they have, like, they even have, what's it called? Riftbound. I want to get into Riftbound competitively, but everyone always just does it on Tuesdays. And I'm like, I got things to do. Yeah, that's kind of the main thing. I'm pretty sure I could become a pro at Riftbound if I was willing to commit to it. Total War 40k is an absolute. We will stream it day one when it comes out. That's not even a joke. I'm ready for that. I've been super excited to see that happen, for that game to come out. It's looking wonderful. Oh, the alien parasite has attached a goldenrod. Uh-oh, how does this work? Okay, he's supposed to get over here. How do we save him? Oh no, it's literally hugging his face. Okay, how do we stop it? Okay, you move. Okay, you go here. You pick up bring him over here. Okay, the alien parasite has been detached. Okay. Okay, so I think we're fine now. The parasite's been resolved, I think. That was a little spooky. I think we're done salvaging this thing. This thing is mostly grabbed. But we do need to grab all the infra scrap, though. Okay. And Goldenrod will be fine, right? Yeah, because he had a alien parasite attached to his face doing unspeakable things, and he's fine now, but it was not an ideal time. It's making him a little unhappy. His throat hurts for fairly expected reasons. Excited for Warhammer 40k, so Dawn of War 4. I think for me, I've seen the Total War announcements. You know what I'm more excited for than Total War 40k? Total War Medieval 3. It's been 2 decades since Medieval 2 Total War. I have been waiting for Medieval Total War 3 for an unholy amount of time. Please, that game came out when I was 10. I've been waiting for the new one, and I will gladly play it as soon as it's available. I'm so excited. I am very, very excited. Let's get a microweaver out here. We need to get more stuff built, but I cannot afford to do that right now when we're too busy just surviving barely. Okay, yeah, so all of our researches, all of our stuff is hauled around. Great. Can't afford to put another thing out. That's okay. Did we grab the stuff? I think we're ready to leave. All right, we got what we wanted. Let's go. We do need to hire someone. Oh my gosh. Oh! Goldenrod had an accident. There's a fire. Uh-oh. How do we do fire suppression? Okay, they just do fire suppression automatically. Great. Cool. Just was curious about how that works. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's, I could attend to one of these, but I think I'm okay skipping it. We're gonna go back and visit our destination. So we'll prepare to hyper jump. We don't need to visit every single node. There's not a point to doing so. I definitely would like another engine later, but I can't afford it right now. All right. We're ready to go, so we're gonna go jump. Go here. Okay, so we're gonna go here. And then we need to go back to Asteroid Field 3. Go here, and then we'll go back here. And that will complete this part of the mission. Yeah, go back here. Right, Slipner's 3, right? Or did I go to the wrong one? Oh shit, I might have gone to the wrong one. Beacon is still working fine, so we're off to a good start now. Go ahead and use it. Okay, so one thing the beacon does is let you see how the Exodus fleet is doing for various resources. Allow you to signal Exodus to jump to your current location. We'll jump to, we'll get on mining what we need. You'll get paid, keep the lights on, everyone's happy. For now, feel free to venture out and we'll contact you when time is right. Okay, so mission's completed. We got some credits. What do you mean incoming rogue bots? What does that mean? Oh, there's bad people coming in here. Let's go trade with these guys. They do have crew. Let's go trade or hail. All right, CB out of T. I want to see if we can get a crew member. 1,300 credits. Seems okay. We could take a loan. Let's trade first. Maybe trading will get us what we need first. Oh, jeez. Yes, what do you want, civilians? All right, let's talk to them this way first. 3 steel plates in exchange for 720 credits. That's fine, probably. It's probably not ideal. And then let's go trade a bit more. So I need to make money. I guess I get rid of the... Let's see. I guess I do sell the explosive grenade launcher attachment. It sounds a little sad, but I need the money more than anything else. And I'm okay selling 1 combat stimmy. And plus with the quest reward for 700, that should be enough to buy. Oh, hey, there's the evil robots that are hanging around. Rogue attack drones. Okay. Okay, so the trade should be completed now. We also gotta buy food. I forgot about that too. Let's just get the crew member and we'll be fine. All right, we'll get crew member real fast. All right, I want to hire the guy. It's fine. And our service is that they will feed our crew members. Service capacity. 34 credits. We can eat 5 meals. All right. Let me save the game. I think that was pretty good for a first stream of this title. Wouldn't you agree? I think it's interesting for sure. It's a lot slower than I was anticipating. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's just kind of how the game is designed. Like, it's very much a slow burn type of experience. And overall, I had fun. Whether or not we'll stream in the future, we'll see. But hopefully you also enjoyed watching this wacky nonsense, right? We'll raid Bunsenberry. It's probably a good person to raid into. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do a poll again on Discord for stream, or I might just decide I'm going to play Star Sector because I might also want to play some Star Sectoring. We'll kind of see how I'm vibing tomorrow with games. Anyways, good night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night and etc. Have fun. I am probably going to go, I don't know, play some 14 or play some Battlefield 6 with the new map that just came out, which is incredibly Defender stacked. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyways, good night, everyone. Thanks for joining. Say hi to Bunsenberry, which I assume she's still gonna stream. I hope she's still streaming and not quitting so soon. Let me make sure. What is she even doing? Okay, that's fine. All right, good night.